No, 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 no. Okay. Wait, turn this on. Yeah, all right, we're all set. Mm. Ah. Mm. Okay, I'm all good. I'm a-okay. There's no sound in my video game. First, hi Curvy. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Shizu. Hi Shizu. How are you today? How are you today, my friend? Oh, Oli, Olili, oh. How do you say that? Olelj? Olech? Olel? But welcome. How are you today, my friend? Thanks for joining today. I appreciate it. Good. Awesome. That's good to hear. Good to hear. What update? It was an update? Okay. Play. Cool. I'm excited, man. It's been a hot minute since we did it's Lil J. Lil J? Is that correct? Lil J? Lil J sounds pretty cool. I kinda like that one. I couldn't type them out. What the fuck? Welcome, Dilly-chan. How's your day going today? Cool. I, this is gonna sound really weird, but you guys know that emote you guys keep spamming, right? The hamster with the air conditioner, not the air conditioner, the fan or whatever behind it. I thought, because it's kind of far and kind of small, I thought it was like a dog twerking or something. I didn't quite understand it. I was really confused. But when I look at it closer and I see the hamster and all that, I'm like, oh, that's a really funny emote. I don't know why I didn't piece it together before. I guess I was a little bit confused. But I'm happy now that I know what it is, because I was really confused. I'm like, why the fuck is my chat spamming a cat twerking? Isn't that a little bit weird? You know? But yeah, you might be a lot of my I might be just a little bit. Shizu, go for it. Would you like me to post the entire post description I gave to you? Oh, cool, awesome. Were you looking at nothing? My bad. I was AFK. Ignore that. Where's this person talking to me? Okay, cool. Wait, what? They gave me a coin? Thanks for the coin, I guess. Okay, cool. One day I will. I was skipping all the text. I didn't mean to talk to her. That was a mistake. Okay, that doesn't count. And okay, Kirby, starting today, I will not skip text. Okay. You see, I realized why I kept skipping text, and I'm gonna, you know, because I used to skip text because you already skipped text. Wait, that doesn't count. That was a mistake to click on that. Okay, that was an accident, so that's okay. It's okay for me to do that. In the store real quick. I saw you arguing on Twitter, Curvy. You've been very heated recently. It looks like you're ready to throw hands. Online, it appears. Ask Corin what's going on. No thanks. This is what I'm aiming for right now. Here. I don't have Shinji. There's too many small brain people on Twitter. Yeah, I realized the reason I skipped text is what up, broski? Oh, hi, Herman underscore G5. I'll just call you Herman, okay? Or should I call you G5? I believe G5 is like a pirate, no, like a marine crew in One Piece. But hi, how are you today? Thanks for dropping in to say hi. But let's discuss how we're gonna investigate the Exaltist. Sure, about investigating the bringer. Yeah, I agree. The commissioner's hasty closure of the case is a bit suspicious. We should definitely find Sushuan and get more information first. I'll go investigate the PubSec. I'll leave it to you then. Come back soon. I'll gather some information on the internet. Sure, let's do it. Can't find any peace on the app. If you want peace, like if you really want it, you have to do the Thorfinn lifestyle. Which is, you know, you leave in peace, and if you see conflict, you run away from it. Simple as that. Don't engage with it. That is the only way to find peace. If you're not willing to do that, if you're too
I'll have to
prideful
work overtime to
to turn
finish
your
this
back
mission
on
report.
conflict, you will always be in conflict because you're a part of that conflict.
You're here.
I like how she's talking, even though I'm not talking with her. That's pretty cool. If you read, you'll see the description I sent. The artist draw. Okay. The description I sent is as follows. The pose includes Shizu holding up her skirt. One hand reveals her blue and white striped panties. The same color as the blue and winter sweater with a tiny white bow on the waistband. It's like Kyrie's panties. She has a shy, blushing, embarrassed expression. Oh, I see. Interesting. Words of wisdom. Yeah, basically. It's a lot easier said than done, though. Oh, it's you. What can I do for you? I want to ask about Bringer. You see the news. I'm sure the commissioner closed the case citing personal misconduct. I already found a strange wonder to investigate further. There's been a lot of obstacles. Yeah, I realized that by skipping text, not really being fair to the game, you know, or whatever. Yeah, I have like biases against gacha games, but it's I should if I'm gonna play it, I might as well do it right. My goal before was I want to get to the cool shit, so why should I waste around reading all this stuff? But that's kind of like that's a very immature way to take the story in, I feel like. So I'm gonna give it the respect it's given and take everything slow and steady instead of just, you know, quote unquote trying to get to the cool shit. So yeah. It's as if there's a hidden force that doesn't want me to get involved in this matter any further. Sounds suspicious, yes, but it grows to be my sensitive position. You're not playing the other way, but why are you coming after me like this? As far as I know, after the case was closed, the ones behind my Inspector Bringer were all sent to Hollow Special Operations for processing. However, those items have already been screened within the borough, and there's nothing suspicious about them. If you're still worried, you can also... Oh, thank you for the hat pats. I'm assuming that was Shizu. The Shizu hat pats came back. Based. You could just go there later and ask. Also, my colleagues at PubSec, most of us have worked with the Inspector Bringer for some extent, so they might know something. I would love to investigate with you, but I've been busy lately. There's an organ trafficking case recently, and some other odd missing persons cases as well. Oh god, organ trafficking in my Zenless Zone Zero. Imagine. Jesus, that's scary. No worries, I'll investigate them out first. Alright, just a minute if you have any questions. Well, do. Hello, are your organs okay? Maybe it's a Chainsaw Man reference. Hello, how can I help you? Did you know Bringer? You mean Inspector Bringer? Oh no, he's not an inspector anymore. Not very familiar with him, but I did help organize the things he left behind. Looking at it now, I guess you can consider it his estate. Once I get home, I will watch anime. Sorry, Sly. Wait, why sorry? Why are you apologizing? It's fine, man. I mean, I appreciate all of your support so much. So, you know, if you need to take a day off or something to watch anime, that's completely valid. Sorry I couldn't show up to your last stream, by the way. Some stuff came up, but if I have time, I'll try to show up next time. The organ trafficking case was already mentioned in the fishing event last month. You story skipper? Wait. So the events have like canon story to the main thing? I see. Yeah, no, the events I like fully skip that. I'm not one to read the story of events. Oh, PRP Crusher, hi! Welcome! How are you today? Nice to see you back again, man. However, I heard from other colleagues that Bringer had a notebook he never parted with. They're literally fully voiced, yes, but they're events, so I thought they would be like completely separate. You know what I mean? Since they're events. To be honest, might not stream the episode. I feel more comfortable watching the episode alone. Yes, I agree with that. That's why I don't stream anime anymore. It kind of makes it feel like a job. If you just watch it on your own, it feels like way more chill, in my opinion. And I always like to support you. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. But to confront this notebook and his belongings, it's probably lost somewhere. Main events on both Genshin ZZ are canon. I know they're like canon as in like they happen, but I feel like, how do I put this? There's gonna be a time when the story for like ZZ is gonna be fully out and you can play it from beginning to end. right? It's like, how would you know? Oh shit, I need to play the event now, because this is where it takes place in the story. It's like most people wouldn't know that, right? They would just do the story from beginning to end and probably never ever touch the events until after they're done with the game, with the story. That's a possibility. So I feel like they should have in mind that some people are gonna strictly play the story and not do the events at the appropriate time, because right now we have the privilege of them being released at the correct time, quote unquote. But I feel like the developer should write the story with the idea that not everybody will experience the story that way. Screenshot, I'll read it later and DM you. Cool. But I can find his notebook and his belongings. It's probably lost somewhere. Anyways, everything has been sent to Hollow Special Operation. I think it was Section 6. Maybe it's because of the higher up suspect there's a mole, and PubSec. Oh. What are your thoughts on the Switch 2? I was sleeping when I streamed it. I think the games were very good, but the prices and all that, not so good. There's a lot of games I'm excited for. If you're interested, I keep all my VODs on YouTube. If you check out my YouTube channel, my full reaction will be there up, and it's just a direct, so you can check it out. It's literally just a slight performer like everything else I have. Other people are gonna play everything out of order in 5 years, so I'm not gonna take advantage of the fact that I can play it in the order as they come out. I guess what I'm trying to say, I love that Pepe. Thank you for putting my favorite Pepe on in chat, Curvy. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I feel like the developers wouldn't put any real key information in an event when the main story should be thought of as a single thing. Nintendo's great as fuck, and I'm not impressed with some of the stuff I heard after the direct. Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, some of the games are cool for sure. I'm gonna be honest, I'm like what Curvy hates. I'm a Nintendo simp. It's not if I'm gonna buy the Switch, it's when I'm gonna buy it. That's literally it. So I'm probably gonna buy it on release. Nintendo owns me. I'm their bitch. Hey, hello citizen. Is there anything I can help you with? Did you know Bringer? Scam by Nintendo, basically. They own my soul until they stop making good games. I once caught him in the bathroom and secretly recorded his to-do list for the next day with the tape recorder. I was gonna be harsher in my reply to your tweet this morning, but I felt bad. Just pirate it. Never gonna be harsher. Just pirate it. Pirating Switch games is hard. I've tried to, but I always end up downloading viruses. Maybe it's a skill issue. Probably weird that he would forget otherwise. Is human memory really that short, or was it just Mr. Bringer? However, have been others in the bedroom at the time Mr. Bringer probably wouldn't have done that. Okay, I'm sorry, this is gonna be a really dumb question. Who is Mr. Bringer? Can somebody tell me? It's because I'm a bank booth that I happen to witness something like this. Here comes the curvy question marks. There it is, right on cue. Is there a problem, citizen? Do you know Bringer? About Bringer? Wait, you're not a reporter, are you? I skipped the story based. I mean, that's bad. Literally the main villain in the biggest arc, you disgusting story skipper. The main villain in the biggest arc. Not in the current arc, right? So it's not that vampire dude. So the biggest villain? ZZZ has villains? Wait, who's the biggest villain? I don't remember any big villain. I don't remember there being any big villains. The last one I remember was that guy that transformed into a monster and blew up. That's the closest thing to a villain. Apart from that, I have no idea what you could potentially be talking about. Well, you're not a reporter, are you? I'm about to Google it. Of course not. Oh, good, because the boss just told us not to talk about Bringer. Probably worried about reporters being careless with what they write. The thing it was just about yes, actually yes, that is how I take ZZZ's story. Classic Sly, never paying attention to the story. What do you mean ZZZ has villains? It feels like most of the quote-unquote villains are just like misunderstood people. That's what it feels like most of the time. That by the end of the arc, they're like, oh, we weren't actually that different. Even like the bad guys, like the generic bad guys, I feel like they're just people who are down on their luck. You know, like I wouldn't say there's anybody that's Mr. Sriko's not a villain. Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. Like in Genshin, right? The guys with the masks, they're evil, right? Even though I kind of like them, I feel like they're more evil than anybody in ZZZ. So I would call those like the main bad guys. I don't think there's anybody like that in ZZZ, or I could be wrong, and I'd be happy to be proved. I don't know who's the burner. Who the hell is Burner? No, oh god, Box is not the. I mean, Bringer. Talk about Bringer. Probably worried about the report list because what they write. The guys with the mask. They have a name, you newbie. I forgot their name. So I don't even know why they turned out this way. He used to be a good person. Many years ago, after he came out as of a hollow, his entire personality shifted. That was because he was injured in the hollow, or had witnessed something terrible. But the operation was very successful. He rescued many citizens from the hollow and emerged completely unscathed. How strange. Do you have any other information? I remember now, it seems like Bringer had memory issues for a long time. Always forgetting stuff. Okay, who's Bringer? Like, seriously. Here, can you tell me who Bringer is? Never puts into the story. Never does. Back then, we even suggested keep a diary or something. Though I'm not sure if I ever listened to us. I don't know anything more than that. Okay. According on, you gather a lot of information about Bringer. You share the information with Zuzhuan and agree to meet at the Hollow Special Operations. Looks like I still need to check the items left by Bringer. I'll head to HSO now. How do you not know? Just tell me who he is. We already established I don't know who he is. How many people actually care about this story? I mean, I care. You know? Not enough to like remember all the names, but just Google it. Yeah, I guess I'll Google it since Kirby refuses to tell me, and you'd rather just spam question marks all the time. Alright, what's his name? Burner or something? It's not the guy from the Sons of Sparta or whatever their name are. They mentioned multiple arcs we had in Tarek about him. That's not true. I would remember him if that was true. Oh, cool. Those things open on their own. Oh, it's Sector 6.
Today's training.
Okay, guys, let's play a game. Fuck, marry, kill. What are your choices here? Genuine question. I gotta say, it's kind of easy for me. So, fuck Sushuan, right? Because, you know, reasons. Kill. Bro's just insane. He's just a psychopath. Fuck Fusuan, right? Yanagi. I'm sorry, Yanagi. You're pretty cool, but I'm gonna go with kill with her. And marry Miyabi, because Miyabi's she's wife material. Look at her, she's adorable. She's 100% wife material. So yeah, easy for me. You're here. Shushin has already told me about the current situation. I don't cheat. Wait, who's your waifu? We've already found all of Bringer's belongings. Nothing unusual so far. I already had a notebook. Notebook? I don't recall seeing one, but there are a few tape recordings. Colleagues have already listened to these tapes. They use routine meeting minutes and similar recordings. Nothing out of the ordinary. After carefully inspecting the tapes, you find the one that feels different from the rest. It's just a bit heavier. Do you need to play these tapes again? There shouldn't be any need for that. These recordings have already been reviewed by both Hollow Special Operations and PubSec, so there shouldn't be any issues. Boroshi's-san is waifu with all girls. Well, you know, unless I could actually get married to Sofer, I think I'm fine. I heard she's gonna cheat on me in the future anyways, so. Indeed, the weight of this tape is different from the others. Let's take a closer look. So, Kaku. After careful examination of the tape recording, you discover that there seems to be an encrypted message within. I see this must be the reason for the... Wait, but how can we decrypt it? I can try to crack it. Then we'll leave it to you. Okay. Okay. Tune the signal to repair it. Then, when turning the green signal... Oh, I see. I've done this minigame before. Boom. 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 Bang. Boom. 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 Easy. You just made it up? Have you slept on your desk before? No, I'm not capable of that. I'm not capable of... I guess I've slept on a school desk, but I usually lay my head down on the desk, so, you know, it's on... I don't think I've ever fallen asleep on my desk. You did it, as expected. I'm not someone that dozes off. I've never dozed off. I'm usually pretty aware when I go to sleep. There's a new content that can be played on the tape now. That's interesting. I didn't know the secret information could be hidden this way. What's the secret? Sokako wants to know. Shushan, are you nervous? I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about this. You're still upset on my desk, and I was supposed to do a review, but I was still goddamn tired. What do you mean? You do that every time when you play Genshin? No, I don't. But is that like a jab at Genshin? That's crazy. Are you saying that I fall asleep playing Genshin? That's pretty funny if that's true. After all, he put so much effort into hiding it. There might really be an answer inside. Should we listen to it later? No, I'm prepared. No matter what, I have to face the truth.
All right, let's get started.
True. I'm saying you're this is the story. You're saying I'll fall asleep to it. Because that bringer left behind.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words. I gave away my
Okay, I googled Bringer.
Those civilians,
I have no idea who that is.
Shape. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting,
nope, no idea who that is.
I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me. Luckily, I managed to defeat the
Really
ethereals.
against his face? You
The
never paid
wounds and
attention.
corruption
I did pay
sustained
attention.
Doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here. And if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature.
I just didn't remember him.
I just have a few.
I did not know the biggest one in the story. He must have had a really small part.
Oh, what's that?
He probably
over
doesn't
there?
do much. You hear a long, raspy, and creepy noise. Bro's looking at anime girls on his phone while playing. That's not true. If not, I wouldn't miss your guys' messages.
So long as humanity is in
Biggest
constant
villain has a really
conflict
small
against
part.
the Hollows,
What did he
we'll
do?
never be able to grasp true power.
Is he just pulling the strings behind the
Only by
scenes?
embracing everything.
I don't remember him doing anything.
It's the only way. Only by embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator!
Yeah, no, I don't remember this guy ever coming out.
Grant
Like,
me
seriously.
this!
The room is left in the complete silence as the cassette finishes playing. Sushuan in particular looks crestfallen. Are you okay, Sushuan?
Are you okay, Jiyuan? Don't be so
Oh,
sad.
it's Jujuan.
Thanks.
Jujuan.
I'm okay. It's just, even though we had our
Jiyuan.
suspicions, now that everything is out in the
Said it
open,
before, so no.
I can't help but feel a little.
Are you trolling?
Well,
Yes.
at least now I know the reason why you
trolling.
changed.
It was all a joke.
What did Bringer see during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle.
I saw the mission report from that incident.
Jojuan.
Bringer emerged from the hollow
That's what he
unscathed,
said.
completely free from
What she
injury
said.
or
What Belle
corruption.
said.
Plus, I remember him
Jujuan.
rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the hollow together with them.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
Well, if I don't watch all of
It's
JJ
possible
Can't
that
said.
both are true.
Who's Kuna?
Like if Bringer
Seems
actually
really
met a
smart.
real
I don't
god
remember
that
him.
completely healed his body and helped him
That's
save
not
the
true.
others.
And that's
Kuna
why
comes
his
down in
mood
nearly every
changed so
episode.
much. Why he
At
started
least to some
believing the
extent.
Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
That
Do you
sounds
watch
like a
television
reasonable
when-
speculation at this point.
I do watch the animes.
But it still exceeds
I love the
limits of
Japanese
what we know.
cartoons.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep
The
pulling this thread and see where it
Exaltists.
leads.
There's the investigation into this. What exactly are you Exaltus plotting? Clip viewer. I have a confession, don't tell anybody. Okay, what's your confession? Yep. Let's leave. Every time I see a clip consumer, that's funny. Every time I see Lady Miyabi, I think about how small her butt is. Because it's so small. She has a very small butt. I'm gonna pull up what game to play. Okay. Oh, it's my
I've
girlfriend.
been waiting for you for quite some time.
Hi, Vivian. What anime do you guys recommend? Or light novel? Have you seen Mushoku Tensei? I would highly recommend Mushoku Tensei if you haven't. It's really good. If you've seen that, I would also recommend Gurren Lagann. Both of those anime changed my life.
We meet again, Master Proxy. I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators. About some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
How do you even know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time. I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need to find Bringer's
Can't get past the pedal stuff. Oh boy, you really don't follow me on Twitter, huh? I would say, well, I mean, if it really bothers you, like, to the core, then yeah, don't watch it. I get it. I know that some people get triggered by stuff like that. But I would, you know, if it's like how do you put it? If it's like personal, like your feelings, like you yourself don't feel comfortable, it's fine. But if it's like you know, people are gonna think I'm weird, definitely I would say, you know, try to not think about that. That was the best part. I don't want to play this trash. I'd rather play Genshin. Much better. Love Mao. That's funny. And this game won, so I deleted the pool. That's hilarious. Way based, actually. Genshin to speak. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start making polls, and if the game I want doesn't win, I'm just gonna delete it and play whatever I want.
Bringer's
Yakuza
belongings.
Pirates every day.
Did he even leave anything behind?
Woo! Yakuza Pirates every day.
I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking
Like,
the
fuck
alleged
this game,
sacrifice
Jesus.
attack.
Is it that
Find
bad?
it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I,
Finish
we have
Persona
a
first.
bit of
Hello.
shared history. But no more than that until you
I
officially
do love
agree
Persona
to
4.
work
It's
with
really
me.
fun.
All right, I agree then.
Splendid. I like people who don't mess around. By
Yeah.
the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
I am.
Well, that's not really what proxies do.
As I
I
expected.
think it's because Twitter
Not to worry.
trolled me and I called the
You're
trash
an
Lamau.
invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me. I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the hollows.
Okay. Okay, weird question here. Show of hands. Does anyone here really enjoy my Zenless Zone Zero streams? Genuine question, because I enjoy Zenless Zone Zero. But when I say I love it, like, is it peak? No. But I still enjoy it. I don't know. I don't mind them. Right. Well, I mean, you're pretty chill, Nash. Kind of don't mind anything usually.
Hang on.
Usually.
What did you just say?
That could change,
Your
I guess.
darling Lord Phaethon?
Lag?
That's right. The best
I do them
proxy
before
in
15
all
minutes
of
ago when you reveal that
Nereida.
you don't
Lord
pay
Phaethon.
attention to the story.
Don't tell me you don't like him.
I might stop streaming Zelda Zone Zero, honestly.
It's not that I don't like him. It's just...
Maybe I'll stop streaming this game unless anyone cares.
It's a little complicated.
I hate this game. Last night, 50
Well, if
50
it's not that you don't
red-haired
like
girl.
him,
Damn,
And
we're
that
red.
means you do like
That
him, right?
sucks.
And I know
Please
exactly
do.
how you
Fix
feel.
easy stream.
My love for Lord Phaethon is really complicated too.
We're gonna catch up to the story today.
Great, you're a fan of Lord Phaethon too. But that makes sense. All of New Eridu ought to be fans of Lord Phaethon.
How should I put this? I'm not really
How many people enjoy watching CCTV?
fan
Even on
of
YouTube, most
Phaethon.
content creators avoid
I get
making
it.
content on it.
You're
Yeah,
ashamed.
it's a real shame.
Because you love him so much.
It makes me a
I
little bit
went through a
sad.
phase like that once. But it's okay to be brave and admit your love. Relax. I'm with you as you make your journey, fellow fan.
After an explicit joining Vivian's formal fan club, the story go on about Love of Phaethon for nearly an hour.
Oh my. Once I start talking about
Yeah,
Lord
I think
Phaethon,
I might
just can't
stick
help
with
myself.
HSR and
Look at the
Genshin.
time.
Those are the ones that people seem to really enjoy.
I suppose that's all
So
for
today
today
may
then.
be the last
I'll be in
EZZ
touch with
stream.
more news.
Like, we'll catch up to the story today, and then I'll probably just play it on my own time. I was caught up on chatting with a fellow fan that I almost forgot why I'm here. Found out that the remainder of the Bringers belonging ended up. They should be hidden of Hollow and the Outer Ring. I'll need to make a preparation. Let's meet up in Blazewood later. Don't worry, I'll protect you, Proxy. I won't let you get hurt. Because of I gathered the information from my intelligence network, of course. I may look this way, but I've got a pretty impressive job and I know many secrets. Since we agreed to work together, I must follow the Exaltus claim, schemes, whether they're planning I'll stop them. This time I absolutely cannot. Look, just think of it as my personal beef with the Exaltus. Whatever the case, we're on the same side here. It's getting late. I need to get back to make some preparations. See you in Blazewood. See you then. Vivian leaves in a hurry. She seems rather reluctant to discuss relationship with her Exaltus in detail. Yesterday game was peak. Wait, we played yesterday? But did we stream yesterday? No, yesterday I was off. I thought you mean Pirates. Oh yeah, Pirates was fun. When you drop HSR is like probably my most demanded gacha to play. Like Honkai Star Rail. It's probably the one that most people like, I think. No one cares about that one. I fuck with HSR. Yeah. Mid. You just can't understand peak. Genshin better if you're a cap. True. I mean, HSR is probably my favorite gacha. The thing I don't like about HSR is that I feel like I peaked on it. There's nothing I can do in the game anymore. I've caught up with the story. I can do all the in-game content no problem. And I have like 2 disgustingly overpowered teams. Cause you're a meta slave? I guess so. But that's kind of where I generated my fun from, so it's a bit like I generate my fun from beating the game. Once I beat the game, I'm like done with it. Does that make sense? That's why like my mindset is like you know, enjoy and struggle playing the video game. So it was really fun for me playing Honkai Star Rail when I struggled to clear content and when you guys would talk shit about me. But now that I feel like I could do everything in like auto battle, it's like, well, you know, maybe it's time to hang up the cape. But I'll definitely still keep doing the story, for sure. Because, yeah, I mean, and I still enjoy it, and it's easy to play. So this is why Genshin is better. I'm sure I'll do the same with Genshin if I played it enough. I just don't care about it enough. 2 districts new hard teams. To start a Mach 12. Wait, how do you know that? Low. Genshin better because the game isn't over once you catch up to the story. The content because you can explore and go around with friends. That's true. That is true. I'll give it that. and I think that's what Honkai Star Rail is missing actually. Better end game. Yeah, okay, so I did 2-star the last mock. I could probably do it 3-star. I was just too lazy at the moment. I'll probably do it later. And same thing with the difficulty, the highest difficulty on the Divergent Universe. It's like, yeah, I could do it. It's just gonna take a lot of time, because enemies have a lot of health in that game mode at the difficulty 6 or whatever. Basically, you just have to like take time to do it. For streaming though, who has a lot more difficult content you'd be looking for though? I'd rather play a real game, basically is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to step away from gacha games. I think I'm gonna stick with Genshin and HSR and probably step away from gacha games generally. I know you guys, a lot of you guys followed me because you guys enjoy gacha games. So I'll probably only play them whatever you guys ask me to play. But I don't think I'll commit to another gacha like I did with Honkai Star Rail like ever again, because I'm just not, gacha games are just not a big thing for me. Basically, I don't want to do that anymore. And now that I have a job, I can buy video games and I could play whatever I want. I don't have to rely on free to play games. Stream Elden Ring. Yes, I'll play Elden Ring at some point probably, but I need more people to ask for it. As we are now, most people usually ask for gacha games. Like, there's so many requests asking me to play gacha games. It's crazy that anytime I have an open slot, I'm like, well, what's that one gacha game that one person wanted me to play? I don't care what you play. Streams are fun. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Persona 1+2, one day maybe, but not today. Or if you want to head straight into the hello, maybe we can use the Altnet and connect to US instead. That would be the safer option. But if we connect to US, we might recognize this after all. He's our fan. Let's just go in. Everything's says, well, alright then. But if anything happens, make sure to stay safe. And then we can stay in touch at any time. I still worry. I'll get myself out if anything happens. Good. If anything happens, I'll get back up for you immediately. Alright, let's take a break for now and wait for Vivian to contact us. As for some time, our search for Vivian arrives. It's time to head to Blazewood and meet her. Cool. I'm just not finding out thanks to Twitter that TikTok is still getting banned. Yes, in like a week or so. No, 3, 4, 5. In like 3 days, it's getting banned. Yes, Donald Trump just postponed it. This is gonna be very funny to hear, right? Because when Donald Trump got elected, he was like, TikTok is back! And he's like twerking on the stage or whatever, right? Like if he like did what the people wanted. But before he was running for the election, when he was president last, he was like, I want to get rid of TikTok. Fuck TikTok. But that was like a stunt, because he's like, I'm gonna not like look guys, I'm a cool president because I got TikTok back. But what he didn't make obvious is that all he did was give it an extension. That's all he did. He did not save TikTok. He just extended its lifespan for a little bit to make himself look good. He's literally a propaganda machine. Like, he did that to manipulate people, to make them think like, oh look, Donald Trump cares about us. He's just like us. And now that he's in office, all he's doing is making everything more expensive with tariffs and basically only taking care of the rich. But, you know, we don't get political here, so I'm just going to stop there. But basically, yeah, TikTok is still going away because Donald Trump doesn't actually give a shit about it. And, yeah, that's basically it. Is Persona 1 good? Heard it's ass, but I have it? You have it? I heard it's ass. IDK? What? You don't know, I thought you were the Persona Hive leader. That's Crash Lamau. Orangeman saved TikTok? I wouldn't say that. What do you mean Crash? I mean crazy. Well, it doesn't really feel like a gacha game though, TBH. It feels more like a JRPG. So you might enjoy it once you try it. Maybe. I mean, I'll definitely give it a fair shot. I'm not gonna go in there like negative. I want him gone. Me too. Just because I don't like tariffs. If he wasn't doing the tariff shit, I probably wouldn't care enough, but I don't like tariffs because now the Switch already costs us $500. With tariffs, it's gonna cost like nearly $600. Like Jesus, man, he's tariffing everybody. I don't like that. I don't like tariffs. But whatever. We'll see how it goes. I can't do anything about it. Japan, JP, Orangeman, temporarily safe TikTok. Well, let's see how you feel about him next week. Not gonna die of old age midterm. I doubt it. He's very strong.
Proxy, you're
Like,
here too.
He has very youthful
To run
energy.
into you here.
I feel like Biden's gonna go first. Yo, did they actually give Ambi panties? Yes, it's the 5-star Ambi. Employed people issue, my opinion. I'm broke, so I can't buy anything either way.
What are
That's
you
one way to
doing
look
here?
at it.
And is that a new look I see, Ambi?
The amount I
I'm
voted for
here
him,
to
that's fine.
investigate that incident.
He does really good propaganda. Like, he's really good at making himself appear good. So I don't blame anyone that voted for him. I think it's fine. But I feel like there's like people that voted for him and then they see him do dumb shit, and rather than be like, oh shit, you know, this kind of sucks. They're like, well, I voted for him, so now anything he does, it's valid, justified, and I have to defend it because defending him is defending my vote. And if I don't do that, it means I voted wrong and I don't make mistakes. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, I just feel like it's okay to point out
I've
his
recently
mistakes
dug
when
up
you
some
voted for
clues
him.
about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious.
Like,
and
I don't
keeps
trust
demanding me to
anyone
prove my identity.
who sees
So,
zero
to gain her
flaws
trust,
with anything Trump
I
does.
decided to meet her dressed like this.
That's insanity
Now
to
that
me.
everything is completely finished, this uniform doesn't really represent anything in
This is
particular.
twice now. Happened with Biden,
For
now
me,
him.
it's just
Well,
another outfit
Biden
now.
was pretty shit,
We
but
all
at
have
least
to
didn't do
move on
anything
someday.
crazy.
I'm
Tariffs
helping
are
her.
crazy.
I want to make sure whoever's behind
There's a
all
reason
this
we
is
don't
caught.
do tariffs. History
And
says
who's this young
that
lady?
tariffs are terrible. Like, even anyone who had a history class with anyone can easily tell you that tariffs are bad.
Her name's Vivian. She's my friend. We're here investigating a few things ourselves.
She's a god
Ambi,
girl.
one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members.
I found her at Hot
And
Topic.
Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
She talks like that, forgive her.
You know us?
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
Who's hotter, left or
You
right?
two are
Left.
practically celebrities.
Vivian is the hottest girl
And
here,
because
easily.
of my work, I've got
Doesn't even come
loads
close.
of info when
Sorry.
it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridu.
I see. Seems
Look what
you're
happened
handling
during
your
the
work
Great
well.
Depression when they
Let's
decided to have
prepare to
tariffs.
enter the hollow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Unless
anyone
you
who
have
understands
any further
history
questions,
will
we'll
understand
be
that
taking our
tariffs
leave
are
now.
just bad.
You're going into a hollow?
Like, who
Proxy,
needs shit to be more
You
expensive?
plan on going in like that?
Yes. Okay. So the reason, like, okay, and I hate getting political, but I guess all I'm doing is informing. I have no side or whatever. If you like Trump or if you hate him, that's fine. But I wanna I wanna inform, which I think is important. I feel like, okay, so Trump, he doesn't like taxing people because the way our taxes work, the richer you are, the more you have to pay, right? Well, Trump is rich, right? So he's like, hey, fuck that. I don't want to be taxed. I don't want my friends to be taxed who are also rich. You know what? Fuck taxes. Instead, we're going to do tariffs and charge other states money so we don't have to worry about that. Because, you know, that way we could get out of debt and become rich again or whatever. But the issue with that is that if you start asking other, you know, we were basically a self-sustaining ecosystem, right? We charge our people to take care of our people, right? It's a cycle, right? He doesn't want that. When you involve other people, right? All these other states, which he is doing, now it becomes out of oh shit, we're rubbing shoulders with a lot of people. We're basically being like, hey yo, you know, you want to hang out here? Pay me your lunch money. And they're like, what the fuck? Why would I do that? And it's gonna be this really heated. This thing that could get really heated if the other places don't just bend the knee. Even with smaller states, right? Like Canada is someone that, like, most people would say, like, you shouldn't fear, right? But even they're like, fuck Trump, I'm not gonna do that shit. Imagine how other places will feel, right? Japan is already getting ready to clap back. It's just gonna, it it's very scary that it could escalate. It's very scary, and if I feel like it could potentially lead to something bad because, like I said, we're rubbing shoulders with people that we shouldn't be rubbing shoulders with. We're rubbing shoulders with our own friends, right? It's like, imagine you have a friend who you hang out with every day, and now they're like, hey, you want to keep hanging out with me? You got to pay me. It's like, or I'm going to beat you up. And he's big and scary. But I mean, it's like, even if he's big and scary, if you keep taking your money, you might have to score up. You know what I mean? And nobody wants that. Conflict is bad, in my opinion. The middle girl would married. Yes, I knew you were a nerd. I'm used to paying taxes. Yeah, like we're all used to it, right? It's just that he hates it because, like I said, the richer you are, if you're rich, you pay way more taxes than if you're poor. So that's why that's who he's trying to protect. He's trying to protect the rich. That was a third term. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. His approval ratings because of the tariffs down the fucking drain. People like to say like, oh, he's not actually gonna do the tariffs. It's not actually gonna happen. He's just pretending or whatever. But there they are. He just did them today or whatever. So don't you know that nothing ever happens? It's like the golden rule of modern day. Yes, it is. You know why nothing ever happens? Because and I want to put this in the nicest way possible. Most politicians are like pussies, right? Fucking Kim Jong-un, right? Like this, like basically like the scariest person in the world is a pussy, right? If he was real, he would have already taken over South Korea. He would have done some crazy fucking shit, and people are still terrified of him, right? But no, he doesn't do anything. Oh, what's on the news today about Kim Jong-un, one of the scariest people in the world who's in power? He fucking, I don't know, he's treating his people like shit. Okay, big fucking deal, it's his people, whatever. But Trump is not a pussy. Trump is the opposite. He's someone that, at this point, he's like, shit, let's fucking square up and see what the fuck we can do. He is squaring up with a lot of people that he shouldn't be. He's like starting conflict. So it's like, that's the issue. That Trump is acting like he's not scared at all. That's what worries me. And I'm afraid he's gonna rub shoulders with the wrong people, and that could end up really bad. Because everybody's a pussy till people start bullying you. Does that make sense? Like, if you keep like attacking people, eventually you're gonna cross arms with the wrong person and turn out bad. And that's kind of what's happening. I don't think I'm relatively old. In my lifespan, I've never seen a president take such strong steps, such strong moves against like other people, like angering a lot of other countries. And that's kind of what Trump is doing. You've never seen like Japan, Canada, all these people being mad at America like this in recent history. And the fact that something is happening, right? That there's nothing happens, but something is happening. These are real things happening right now. Tariffs, I legit don't remember the last time America did tariffs, but at least not this strong. So that like stuff is happening, and that should worry you. But whatever. Whatever. This is a gaming stream. If we get too much down that route, it starts getting scary. Let's not think about it. Let's think about how Abby has a fat ass, and so does Trigger. Cause I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about what could potentially happen. Cause yeah. Who cares? Whatever happens. We're not running the state.
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the hollows.
You should have winked at Amy and Trigger, who both noticed your signal. Don't ask any questions. Right at the moment, rather familiar looking lady appears.
Huh.
Who the fuck?
Aren't you that lady from before at the
Oh, it's
auction?
from the auction.
Hello. I
AK
didn't
God is the
expect
only
to
one.
see
Yeah.
you again, young lady.
Basically. What the fuck? Really? She's that hit by it? She's that emotional over this? Jesus, what happened? Oh, she's all bummed out now.
Vivian, are you alright? You look...
Married.
depressed.
Rio. Are you okay, Vivian? Yeah, Jesus.
What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling okay?
I'm going to play the game.
It's
Never
nothing.
mind. It's not.
I just drifted off for a moment there. So then,
Who
what
said
are you
that?
doing here?
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
Okay, last political thing I'm gonna say. I was watching my friend stream earlier today because I had nothing to do, and he started talking about how we should just invade Canada, and I thought that was hilarious because, like, bro, you realize some of your viewers are Canadian, right? And yeah, people were like getting mad at him. I thought that was funny because when you see shit like that on Twitter, it's like, oh, these people don't exist. Canada doesn't exist. But right there, his viewers were like, bro, what the fuck are you saying? It was rather funny.
That's me. Anne B from
He's
Silver
right.
Squad, I presume. Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Amby here. So if you'll excuse me.
Jesus. Jesus. How would you feel if your closest friend was Canadian? Would you still be able to say that? You aren't looking so good.
You're not looking so good. Everything okay?
That's always how I think before I
I
talk.
can tell you later, but
I always talk if my
Not
best
right now.
friend was in the opposing side,
Okay, that's
would I
all
still
the
be able to say
information
what,
I got
what I
for you.
said?
In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something
As
very
they're Canadian
valuable
friends,
inside.
but you know, it's all about
I have to
empathy,
find
right?
it.
You don't have to
seeing
be
as we were just
in the same
about to go
situation
in
to understand them.
ourselves,
Just understand
join us?
relative or whatever.
it's fine by me. But didn't you say you were investigating something?
I actually have a
It's
few
fine.
Canadian
There's no
friends, and they're usually
Right,
really nice.
Master
So
Proxy.
yeah, one of my closest friends since years actually is a Canadian. I actually do say this to him last year, Jesus. I mean, he must have taken it as a joke, because I don't think if you said it seriously, he would be very happy about it. But
yeah.
what do I know?
There really is no rush.
I can't speak for your
Sure,
friend.
let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people, and we'll find her missing item more quickly.
Wait, so we're gonna say why she cried?
Thank you.
Does she look like her mom or something? Maybe that's what it is. She like got reminded of her mother. I hope this doesn't make me cry. Canadians. Most everybody lives with their lives without caring. Yeah, you know. And when you're such a small part, right? Like for example, like Kirby saying like, "Hey, we should invade Canada." That doesn't affect anything, right? And if it does happen, he's never gonna see anything happen. If a war breaks out, he'll potentially never see a single life get lost, right? So he can say that no problem. But I did not mean to do that. So that's why I don't think too hard about that stuff, because I know that people are just so separate from this stuff that they don't understand the actual weight of it. So I don't take like political takes very seriously on Twitter and such. So I just, you know, I don't think too hard about what people say on the internet. I feel like people just, you know, they don't understand the situation they're in. As long as you're a good person, I think that's what really matters at the end. They explained why already? Scary. Wait, really? Wait, why is it? Ness, tell me. What is the contrary course? Whatever will make the most people mad. No. Proxy, do you believe in fate? I do. I see. I've always thought that a permanent fate is a very sad thing. Wait, Ness, could you tell me like why she cried? I'm actually really curious. Proxy, actually, oh, it's something. Let's hear your head into the hollow. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. People are dumb as fuck. Docs randomly. Yeah, basically. The right opinion and the wrong opinion on Twitter is very simple. If you make the majority mad, it's the wrong opinion. It doesn't matter what it is. Just don't make people mad.
I'm on it.
That's why Twitter is very boring to me. There's no nuance. I try not to voice my opinions on Twitter. The only time I do is like when it's something a bit extreme in my opinion. What do you play Ambi like that? Like what? I'm playing her right.
pin them down. Recalibrating.
Now it's my turn to ask questions.
I like how
What
she's following and
exactly
fighting
is
with
it
me.
that you're investigating?
You know, this is how the co-op was supposed to work in Sunless Zone Zero, like
Since
just
you're
like
familiar
this.
with the name Silver,
But they just
then
got
you
rid of
should
it.
know that
I'm
it
so
shouldn't
sad.
exist anymore.
I'm gonna keep crying about that till they add it back. I'm gonna complain on Twitter. That's something we're complaining on Twitter about. It's my easy multiplayer.
What I'm investigating.
I want to fight
has
bosses
something
with
to
my
do it.
friends.
Got it covered.
Fall back.
Okay, I gotta kill this guy over here.
Right over.
My bullets are one with the wind.
I've heard the conduit.
I'm using the most important part of either of their kids. Really?
Loyalty.
Worst is what they do best. You're begging to play against him without even realizing it. Wait, what? I really care about the controls both sides. You're not adding co-op. Yeah. Well, they're adding co-op to Honkai Star Rail or whatever.
Outside.
The target's weary.
Wanna
Right?
recharge?
They're really gonna add more multiplayer, they said? Yeah, but
Right over.
Copy. Target locked.
Down strategy. Epoxy. Let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
I would actually love a Genshin stream. It's already scheduled for the week. Already have a Genshin stream scheduled. Hope over this just sitting at max stacks and doing nothing with it. What would you play her like that? So, yeah, you can look at the schedule. I post the schedule every week.
This is the place.
Took you long to try. My bad. I kind of forgot
So-
about it.
What is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Sure. I'll start looking.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
I've been busy. Didn't know. Sorry.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me.
I got home and I'm still here. Yeah, no
Go
problem.
ahead and
I
accompany
just
the
want you to know
others.
there's a schedule if
I'm
you're ever
sure it'll be
curious.
faster that way. And
So you forgot about
sorry for wasting your time like this.
What's your schizophrenia? I'm playing
know
Ambi
it
perfectly
might
fine.
sound
What do you mean?
strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
Do you remember the legendary artist mentioned by the hoser in the previous auction? So 100%, she has like a bond with this lady here, because I guess it reminds her of how she was with her mother, Mary to me. True. Unrecognizable during his lifetime, his works were uncovered by the art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Like quite a nice story, right? In reality, these art collectors are to blame for his deaths. Those pompous pictures discovered his talent and even want him to craft forgeries of famous works. Someone as smart as him would never agree to such a thing. Not only did he refuse, he also wanted to expose their schemes. And some days later, he suddenly took his own life. I knew him. He would never do something like that. Those big shots silenced him. How do you know all this? Because if the legendary artist was my husband, Nier's father. My condolences. Thank you. But I might not be needed anymore. So who exactly are the big shots you're talking about? You might have playing Tristana, but never using her W. That's you. Given the circumstances, it's fine to tell you. It's the Revelog family. It's okay if you're fed enough. The matters I discussed with Miss Ambies also relates to them. The collectibles you asked me to bid in earlier, I should probably return it to you. Don't worry about it. But isn't your husband's final work? It's fine, our bond doesn't need to be anchored to any object. None of these works to remember him. It's much better if you're in your hands, better than some like Hardman's. Proxy, may I speak with Miss Sienna alone for a minute? Of course. I like how she has armpit holes. That's adorable. Now, Vivian and Sienna step aside to discuss something in private. Like, look at that. She has like holes on her shirt just to show off her armpits. Well, I wonder why they did that. Is it so you can stick something in there? What would you want to stick in there? Alright, regarding the matter of finding the ring, I'm entrusting it to you. It's my wedding ring. I would be extremely grateful to you. Look at that. Very interesting. Now, what's your favorite idea? You find some food left in the hollow for unknown reasons. Clearly, there's no sign of the Sienna. It's looking from among these items. Roxy, if you're hungry, I brought some food with me. Okay, you can eat those, even if you're starving.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
Okay. It's a robot. I hear a robot. Oh, it's a chest. I can't get it though. Oh, well.
Neither do I.
Neither do I. Is it neither or neither? I don't know why I have neither in my head. You find a plush toy. After squeezing it and kneading it thoroughly, it doesn't have what you're looking for. No one should hide a ring inside the stuffing of a plush toy, right? Don't worry, there's something inside. I've already gone through it.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
Wait, Ness, so why does she cry? Could you tell me why does she cry? Find a lunchbox. After bracing yourself, you crack it open and peek inside. Though looking through the box is empty. Don't put a ring in a lunchbox. It would spoil the taste. Is that the main concern?
It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
Eddie came in. Okay. Because I stole her plushie. Ah, that makes sense. You find some scattered old barrels. After carefully searching, you find nothing resembling the ring inside them. Does Sienna actually want to find this so-called ring? What do you mean? Be back, gonna watch anime. Have fun, Daily-chan. She says she's looking for the wedding ring, but she also said that she doesn't need any objects from her husband. We've been searching for so long and found nothing at all. Maybe the ring never existed in the first place. It was just an excuse. Let's go back. Hope you're still streaming. I should be. It all depends on how long the story is. I'm gonna be streaming for a few hours.
I'm worried about Sienna. Her location should still be safe. I hope so.
Long can relate this. I do not just watch Twitter clips. I read manga leaks. It's different.
Ether vision activated.
That's how I experience all of My Hero. You know, I know pretty much all of the story of My Hero Academia through manga leaks. Crazy. I don't know why this looks kind of funny. We know. We come back in 30 minutes. Cool. I'm listening to the M-Team novel. Awesome. The temperature you discover.
Her vital signs are gone.
Oh god, she's
What
dead?
happened? I guess this was
What?
her final scam.
What?
There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
Skill issues.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right.
Jesus. It's a little bit dark.
I'm going to die in here. That's my plan. I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter.
Aww.
So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance.
Oh.
Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous
Jesus.
compensation package for my
That's
daughter.
kind of dark.
It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of
Wow.
them.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this, but it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life.
I can't
If
believe
it's okay,
what anime you watching this season.
could you also please pass a message to Mira for me?
I'm a bit confused by that sentence.
Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's
Are you asking me
body
what
is
anime am I watching this
corrupted,
season?
withers away and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there.
Devil May Cry.
Thank you. You're a good kid.
I think Devil May Cry is the only thing I'm watching. Is that a PS3 game? Hello, HMMOD. Welcome to the stream. This is not a no. It's not a PS3.
You were aware of this the whole
It's
time?
It's a
Yes.
new gen gacha game.
Because I saw it.
It's a PS1 game. He's right, actually. I lied. Even if I saw this for a moment, recalling the memory of back when she had a tears in front of her Sienna.
You might not believe
It's not
me,
an anime.
but I've had this
It's
ability
not about
to
real
see the
anime.
future since I was a little girl.
My bad. I guess I'm
But
not
the
watching
things
anything
I
then.
see are always something bad. Plagues, deaths.
Santo, he got it early. Yeah, it's for the Switch too.
That's all I've ever been able to see.
Oh wow.
that kid's fault.
Look how cute she is. She's a lolly.
I always
Bro, imagine
try
if
to
we got a
avoid
drop
her.
lolly.
Otherwise, she'll say something
She'd be
rotten
my
that ends
top
up coming
one.
true again.
My favorite anime is Pokemon.
Prophecies, she says.
Based?
Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon
I
us.
used to watch every single Pokemon
wasn't
anime
me.
back in the day.
I didn't
Every
do
single
anything.
episode.
Sorry. I'm
But
sorry.
at one point
Good is saying you're
I didn't have
sorry.
any way to
Things
watch
like
it and I
this
fell
keep
behind.
happening every
And then I just
time
never
you
caught up.
open your mouth.
But Pokemon is great.
How
There's a reason
unlucky.
you mentioned Diet
She
Anime and
shouldn't
not a
be.
real one?
Nobody wants her around.
Why is that?
If only she would
What's
just
the reason?
disappear.
I just wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry.
Dang. After recounting the stories of her past, Vivian stays silent for a long time, suddenly to break free from the shackles of those dark memories.
Every time. Every time it's the same. In the
Aww.
end, there's nothing I can change.
Makes all this a little bit sad.
Sometimes I even wonder
you don't
whether
watch
it's me
anime? True.
predicting these things. Or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
Aw, she makes me sad. I want to hug her. Give her a hug.
Vivian,
Maybe a little kiss.
it's not your fault.
Maybe put a baby in
You
her.
were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
So, Miss Vivian, do you always cry when you have a prophecy? Yes, every time a prophecy appears, I can't help but shed tears. I used to wonder if I could hold back my tears, so maybe these bad things wouldn't happen. But I just can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. You're being too hard on yourself. You don't focus on it for a moment, seemingly unwilling to continue the topic. Savannah said that the compensation from the Ravenlock family called the corruption insurance is enough to settle her daughter's marriage for life. So it's hard to imagine that notoriously stingy Hardman engaging in such a money-losing business. Yeah, I think so too. Actually, there's a few rumors that the Ravenlock family had a fallen out over the favor with Tops for a while now. That's why they're becoming so desperate, afraid of being abandoned by their mighty Tops. That's true. Every bottom needs a top. She was actually a skilled, intelligent broker. She retired from the business a while ago. I see. No wonder she was able to gather classified information. She tried many ways, but everything was useless against the untouchable Ravenlock family. She still couldn't avenge her lover. But I believe everything she did was meaningful. The same goes for you, Miss Vivian. I think it seems more and more ethereals are nearby. Not safe to linger. Let's keep moving forward.
Proxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
Yes, I do.
Whoa, that's kind of an out-of-the-blue question. Let me think. I think it can.
Destiny scares me. There's
Is
a
that so?
Destiny's like pretty scary. There's this episode in JoJo So at the end of JoJo, part 5, a lot of characters die. There's a few characters that die, and then there, like the very last episode of JoJo, there's a it's a flashback episode to before the anime started, and there's this one guy who has a statue. Well, I won't say who died. I won't say who died. But characters die. There's like, okay, I won't say who died. Okay, so it's very broad strokes here. I hope you guys don't mind this too much. It's just, I think it's a really scary topic. I wanted to talk about it because it scares me. Okay, cool. You already watched it. So yeah, three characters die basically. I'm not sure if that's the exact number, but I think that's what it is. But then in the last episode, you go back in time, and there was this guy who had a prophecy stone that could tell you when someone was gonna die, and they showed that one guy was gonna die, but they tried really hard to fight against the Destiny, and they destroyed the rock, quote unquote. But by fighting Destiny so hard, they made it so that instead of one person dying, 3 people died. And I was like, wow, that's, you know, that's scary, you know?
In my memories, this has happened countless times already. I only see these misfortunes.
Does JoJo have a light novel? You know, surprisingly, I think it might. I think there is a JoJo light novel, but it's not like the main story. It's like spin-off stories. Do you like light novels, Charity Crusher? What's your favorite light novel? I'm surprised you read light novels. Shadowsleep, I've never heard of that one.
The fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
Do you like, is there any anime light novels that you like or no? I'm not sure if Shadowsleep has an anime. We're playing Ambilic. What? Moonlight Fantasy? I've never heard of that. Question, when it came to Mushoku Tensei, did you watch the anime or read the light novel? If you don't mind me asking, I'm kind of curious.
Leave it to me, Andy. Adjusting for wind. Quick shot.
You saw the first episode? Oh, I see. Gotcha. Wait, the first episode doesn't have any like pedophilia though, or at least what people consider pedophilia. The first one doesn't have any. Does it? No, it doesn't have any. I've rewatched it sometimes.
The target's
If
weary.
you don't know Character Crusher, Mushoku Tensei is like my
Sniper's
favorite
greed. One
piece
shot,
of
one
like
kill.
fiction, like period.
Right on cue.
Like it's my favorite thing ever made. I just wrote those about. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Maybe you should try giving it a second shot. Because I think the writing is really good.
Increase firepower. Flip the switch.
And yet use the self-worth profile pic. Yes.
I think it's about
'cause
time.
I said all this stupid
We
shit.
should take that lady out of
And
the
I don't want
hollow.
people to target Mushoku
You guys
Tensei
go
because
on.
of me.
Thank you.
She gave us the intel we needed.
Do you ever
this
stop
is
and
the
wonder why
least
you
we
do
can
0
do.
damage?
I hope everything else goes well
What do
for
you mean?
you.
If I did 0 damage, I would not have killed it.
Master Proxy,
I'm gonna give it a
is there
shot.
anything you'd
The
like
light
to
novel
know?
shot. Awesome.
You can just
Yeah, if you like
ask.
light novels for sure. And then, yeah, cool. Yeah, if you like light novels for sure.
Can you tell me a little more about your visions of misfortune?
I don't read a lot, so for me reading light novels is hard.
A really long story. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind.
Her eyes are so pretty. They look
Most
like
of
they're
the
made of
time,
wine.
I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters.
I want to lick her eye.
Of course,
I want to lick
there
her
are also
eyeball.
some non-fatal mutilations. But every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
I don't mind. Why would I be offended?
Why would I be offended? That's just who you are, Vivian.
What's anime?
We're friends.
What's this feeling? Skip the boring stuff. That's insanity.
As a curse.
That's insanity. I'm never gonna recommend you an anime because you said that. I just prefer a good book, I guess. That's fair. You could read at your own pace.
It's not a curse. If anything, I think you've been given a gift.
I used to read books when I was younger, and I enjoyed it, but
Really?
I have to get sucked into it, if
Well,
that makes sense. If I don't get
it's getting
sucked
late.
into it, I hate it.
Brinder's belongings ought to be around here somewhere.
Wait,
Let's
see,
take
was
a closer
the only
look.
anime you've ever watched fully? That's insane. Wow. Do you never pay attention to the story yourself? Wait, what? No, I do when I'm watching anime. This is why I don't watch mid-anime. I have to get sucked in to really want to pay attention. Finally, the vending machine. Brinker's belongings are probably stashed away in here. Oh, that's the intelligence I got. I thought this was a good spot. Anyways, let's stick around first. We searched the vending machine up and down, but find nothing.
Looks like it isn't in here.
Oh. So you mean never pay attention during games? I do. I try to, although it is hard for me. I have like an attention deficit, low key. So if I'm not super hooked, I do have a hard time keeping up with stuff. Does that make sense? I have to be invested in something to want to like really pay attention. I knew it. There must be other vending machines nearby. This should be the one. Bring his belongings. What could they be? There's just a vending machine in front of you thoroughly. Still nothing.
Strange. There's nothing in here.
But I do try to. I do try my best to pay attention to everything. I'm just literally incapable of it sometimes. Like literally it's beyond me. Proxy, I have a feeling. Ringer's belongings are definitely inside this vending machine in front of us. I believe you. Alright, let's search it thoroughly. Carefully search the vending machine and still find nothing. This is your word to give up. Get missing by accidents. A drink would normally roll out, a worn out notebook appears instead. I try my best. I do! My best is just not very good sometimes, unfortunately. Oh, Mr. Proxy, this is how it's done. Your leak's the head of a professional intelligence broker. What the heck? Oh, it's the vampire dude. He's back. Wait, how did he parry a red attack?
This is it. This notebook is what
He
Bringer left
parried a
behind.
red attack. That was
But
weird.
I don't know what these markings on it mean.
The Bringer's notebook together, ignoring the surrounding danger for some time. The streaks in the eternal sun doing odd nearby. However, will later snake familiar and figure materializes. Bug the terrorists is posting over with ease. The red ones you can't parry, only the yellow ones you can.
Well, hello, Master Proxy.
Yellow ones you parry, red
It's
ones you
been a while.
dodge.
Oh,
That's how it
don't
works.
give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have
That's never
complete
been a thing?
confidence in your strength.
What? It is. Are you dumb? You can't parry. You can't parry red attacks. You have to dodge them. You have to dodge
Did you
them.
say companion?
If
So
you try
you
to
two know
parry
each
it,
other.
your character will get hit.
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before.
Are you not aware
I'm
of
actually
this?
part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird.
Skill issue. Shut
That's
up.
right.
Ness.
I was only able to slip in
Kirby
during the
genuinely
auction
believes this,
thanks
Ness,
to
so
some
no
help
joking
from
around right
Vivian
now.
backstage.
Like, he genuinely believes that you can parry red moves. Versus making up mechanics in his head. No, you cannot parry red attacks. That's the whole reason why they're red. Why else would there be red and yellow attacks, Kirby? Tell me that right now. Why would they differentiate red and yellow attacks? What is your headcanon? Why do they do this?
So, the whole time, you were only bidding on the collection
curious,
so you
tell
could
me.
get backstage and mess with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't
To
worry,
give
Master
variety
Proxy.
to
We
make it
don't
look
have any
cool.
ulterior motives.
Okay, now you're just trolling.
As you've probably
Now you're
heard,
just trolling.
Mockingbird is a renowned phantom
says he
thief
can?
syndicate in
You're not
New
looking at the
Eridu
AI,
that,
right?
despite its
Remember,
longevity,
the AI is dumb. It makes mistakes.
has managed to maintain the
Do you mean
secrecy
real
of its
Google?
members' identities to this day.
You mean real
So,
Google or the AI at the top?
Disclosing our identities to
Don't
you
trust the
is
AI, it lies to
essentially
you.
the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird
real
phantom
Google.
thief
Okay.
can show.
I'm invested in it now. Here we go. Zenless Zone 0. Can you parry red attacks? Red attacks are unparryable and require a dodge. If you see a red flash, you will get hit instead of swapping in. Okay, where do you see this parry thing, Ness? Where did he say that you can parry the red ones? Because even the AI says red attacks are unparryable and require a dodge. I lied. I hate you. I'm gonna kill you. The time you can't parry is when the screen flashes black and white. Okay, no, now I know you're trolling. If you see a red flash, you will get hit instead of swapping. Yes, you cannot parry. Perfect. Red. Okay, so it doesn't talk about red attacks here. But yes, even the AI here says, Reddit. Is there like a official? Is there like an official like website that talks about parries? Is there like any official website? I guess I could do Wiki. Wiki isn't even parry. Wait, this is EX. Doesn't sound right. Well, you know what? We found evidence that you can't dodge it, okay? The AI says so. GameFAQs says so. And I can just show you in game. I can just show you in game that you cannot parry the red attacks. So this whole time you've been playing the video game wrong, Kirby, which is insane to me. Show us. Yeah, I'll show you guys in game.
But Lycon said that you're very dangerous and we should be careful.
Then I imagine he's
He
also
agrees with
told
you guys.
you
Well, it definitely
about
doesn't
some
agree
of
with
our
you.
past. And I'm sure you know that in a complex situation like ours, you shouldn't listen to either side over the other. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies like yourself.
We need your abilities.
Before you make any
It's good that it
decisions,
doesn't agree with me
please
because
allow me to briefly
that wouldn't mean
explain
I'm
the
wrong.
concept behind the Mockingbird syndicate.
Yeah, it disagrees because
We
I'm
all
right.
know there isn't
Okay,
anything
buddy, that's next
in
level
this
code.
world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth.
If you genuinely believe
People
this,
from
I'm
top
like baffled, I'm not gonna
splurge
lie.
on luxurious
Like, it's insane that you're playing
while the poor
ZZZ
have
for
to
fuck knows how
gamble
long,
with their own lives
and you've been trying to
just
parry red
to get
attacks.
by.
That means you're letting your units get hit.
Of course,
And you're not even aware of it. That is
There's
hilarious to me.
also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love
hope and despair?
hate.
Sanganompa?
It's all just so unfair. Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve
Robin Hood?
and give it to those who deserve to have
He's
more.
like Robin Hood.
If you ask me, that's enough to be considered
Who
a
deserves
form
to
of
have more, though?
justice.
In Zelda Wind Waker, there's this homeless man who you meet, and then you meet this rich guy. This rich guy loses all his money to get his daughter, and he becomes poor, and the poor guy becomes rich, but the poor guy becomes all stuck up, and he becomes rich.
I don't really agree with this form of justice.
No matter. Words inherently come with limitations. I intend
I
to
don't
let
agree,
my
and then he
actions
said,
do all
I don't
the
care.
talking. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all
We're
the
definitely gonna
latest
do the
intel,
idol story, the one that
just
comes
like
out.
that notebook you found.
That's gonna be
Something
exciting.
those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do. And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you? He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right? Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends
I still don't remember
along,
Bringer, by the way.
provided they aren't from public
What did he
security
do?
or
Can someone
HSL.
remind me anything that he's ever done? Like, if we go back to Genshin, you could be like, oh, the Black Mask Lady, she fucking mogged Venti, right? Like in the first chapter or whatever. Like, that's easy. It's like, yeah, villain with impact. He fucking mocked an Archon. What did this villain do?
Well,
Bringer or
If
whatever.
you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Good.
bad with names though.
It's
She's
a
dead
deal.
anyways. Who cares?
By
What's-
the way, Proxy, this is for you.
Wait, what's? Oh, thank you. I guess I was hoping you give me a kiss.
Consider it a souvenir.
Yeah, he didn't do
commemorating our
anything.
first
That's what
time
it is,
working
Kirby. That's
together.
what you want to answer.
For now,
He didn't do
we'll
anything.
carefully look through the contents of that notebook.
Back to
I'll
Mondstadt in the
contact you
story
if
or something.
anything
I did
comes
hear
up.
about that, but I mean, I'm not even nowhere near caught up. To me, Mondstadt was like a week ago, basically. Time to do the Hollow Hugo and the others return to the video store. Oh, I can play as him. Look at this cool guy with his hand in his pocket. Wow, he's tall. Since we're already at the video store, should we ask Master Proxy to recommend some films? My apologies, everyone, but I need to take my leave and go to take care of my art gallery now. So you actually own a gallery? I just need a convenient social identity for various reasons. I thought of gallery owner works quite a while. Alright, I'll stay with Master Proxy for a bit longer. But Hugo, you've been oddly busy lately. You're not hiding something from me, are you? Well, shortly before. What? You just put a weird filter over everything. That's interesting, I guess. Interesting. Hello. Oh, visit our dear collector, Mr. Hugo. A long time no see. I was ready to finish the task I asked you to do, yes? Dude had a whole extra on him and the most out of any character. Oh, tell me one thing he did then. Just one thing, bro. And you'll be like objectively correct. Tell me one meaningful thing he did. And I don't know. I'll bend the knee and say you're goated. Yeah, I knew it. He didn't do shit. I just promise, I've already found buyers for the goods he gave me. No shortage of big names among them. Of course, I've also recommended your gallery to them, as instructed, and spread the word about it in the circle. but getting rid of all that this exquisite stuff so suddenly, you're not in trouble, are you? If you have funding issues, I'm also your guy. I've got friends who offer loan services. Thank you for your concern, but my cash flow is very healthy. I'm more than just a middleman. In essence, I'm just looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. I see, those are rare pieces in your collection. Definitely caught a few eyes. I'm sure they're all looking forward to collaborating with you. Thank you for your kind words. Alright, it's getting late. I should head off now. See you next time. Now, time to find the guy. I remember him mentioning that he would dress up in something more presentable this time. Okay. And I have done it before, and I could do it some more. I got my eye on the score. I'm getting close to the goal. That doesn't look right. Yeah, sure. When a magician's string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me, which then hides the coin from underneath the ferryman. The left foot's... I think of this embarrassment every time I say this. It's quite poetic, isn't it? The meeting with Hardman has been scheduled. He'll be waiting for you in the private suite. Or should I say, waiting for Hugo, the renowned collector and gallery owner. Thanks, I knew I could count on you. So I have to ask you, you're not looking to make the Ravenlocks your enemy, are you? No, I say I am? I can stop anyways. I've already caused a scene at the auction. The robe of heroes stunt. I can't believe you came up with that. I've been on the move lately. That organ trafficking case from beginning is linked to them too. I also heard they're dropping big money on some kind of drug research. The Ravenlocks have always been a bunch of cold-blooded bastards, doing all kinds of messed up things that make your blood boil, and swept everything under the rug, with money and power, leaving the victims with no justice. But Hardman, he's the worst of the bunch. Rumor says that he personally took out the previous heir and clawed his way to the throne. Don't forget the Emberstone resets an HSR? What's an Emberstone? I know, relax, I don't plan on clashing with him head-on. But or not, I don't want to witness Mockingbird's folly on trying to crack a stone in an egg. I prefer to see it more as of a gambit. I never won an argument against you anyways. Don't forget, the Ravenlock family's in bed with those Exalted lunatics who know what awful schemes they've been cooking up lately. It's a monthly 5 premium and 5 standard passes. Oh, yes, I'm pretty sure I got that. He doesn't even play his own game. I don't know if it's called Emberstone. In any case, as your old friend, I sincerely wish you all the best. Thank you. By the way, how is Lycon doing lately? I haven't seen him in a while. Wait, I know you two split up, but it's been years. Are you still not over it? Oh no, don't care. Something else I'll get going. Alright, fine, good luck. So that Mockingbird Phantom Thief Syndicate only looks flashy, but has actually accomplished anything, right? That remains unshakable. Those big families are just a step away from getting total control. It's probably that even the mayor can't keep them in check. But doesn't the mayor consist of the Mockingbird serve as some kind of warning? Every time they release a crime warning letter, fear ups among them these evildoers. Really? But what can they actually change? In the end, it's probably just a game. To the big shots, Mockingbird is like a fly, annoying but not deadly, so they just let it be. So, what do you think should happen? If you ask me, you have to dismantle everything from within if you truly want to change. Without power of influence, it's all futile. The first step should be accumulating resources by any means necessary, and if possible, joining tops. After all, establishing a new order, the one must be demolished, just like how creation requires destruction. It's not exactly like something a villain would say. If it's already possible to join tops, many would probably defect immediately. True, who would turn down money? It's almost time for a meeting with Hardman. Time to go. See, I never knows nothing. I know a lot of stuff. You know what's 2 + 2? 4. Checkmate, atheist. You're invited to your invitation's been confirmed. Esteemed guest, would you like to enter the private suite now? No, I want to hang out in this flashback. Oh, hi, friends. You know who's business with Master Hardman? Correct. Hardman's time is extremely valuable. He has graced you with his meeting amid his busy schedule. So I hope you bring something substantial to the family. Haha, worry not. Stand here precisely because I have enough leverage. You have better.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
What?
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
No.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops.
Yeah, that's
fair. I know
fair.
that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance?
Real. I agree with that.
If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
Oh?
I
don't think this is gonna work
your
out for
trust.
Hugo. It's not.
Why
smart
don't we
what he's
celebrate our
doing.
new partnership with a toast?
Armin calls over the waiter and pours out 2 glasses of this expensive-looking becomes liquid. This glass knocks to Hugo before draining one more gulp. Hugo follows a smug grin and he follows suit and takes a gulp.
Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You can add CTV emotes,
You
right,
don't
to the
have to
chat?
worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Could you add some Mushoku Tensei
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone
That'd be
like
cool.
you. All right, let's leave it at that for today.
I would do it myself, but I
Contact
don't know
you
how
about
to
what
yet.
to do next.
I'm not sure is that even possible? Is that something we can possibly do?
He's the one who killed
You do?
Serena.
Oh, cool.
She was the only one who
Oh,
was
wow.
ever any
I was not
good
aware
to
we
her,
had some.
right?
Cool.
That's how he repays her.
They're the most basic
That's
thing
why
ever.
they say once a mongrel,
Probably.
always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
A mongrel.
Father, we have to punish him.
Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline.
Maybe I'll
He
look
should've been
around and
kicked out
try to
ages
see if I can find some myself.
Hugo,
I just need to
did
figure
you
out
do
how.
all this?
If you could link me the
It was
website for
me.
CTV emotes, I'd really appreciate that, Ness.
I killed her.
He admitted it. Father, he must be expelled.
He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we
Not
reunite him
here,
with Serena?
on
then?
Discord.
Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done. My children, how many
I'll
times
do it after
have
this. I can't
told
do it
you
right
before?
now. I'm
In
playing the video
this
game.
world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But I...
What? No, I have
It's
good
all
taste in
over now.
emotes.
And the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
Father!
I could probably tell you guys
I was
this
number
right
one.
now.
As I've told you
Never mind.
before,
I won't
there's
tell you
only
guys. It's
room
too
for
controversial to
one
say on
winner
stream.
in this family.
Sure, the
You're
there's a
still a
bunch of Dookie
loser,
emotes.
even
I know who to
if it's by
blame.
the smallest
I don't even know
margin.
what emotes we have right now.
And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
This ain't gonna work out for you, bro. You're flying too close to the sun. You're a thief. Stick to that. Don't try to join tops. Roxy, you look like you have something to say. Well, the truth is, we've always wanted to be a chance to work with you. You could say you're the best proxy he's ever met. The chosen proxy, in other words, the chosen one. By the way, are you free now? If you're not busy, would you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anywhere's fine. Yes. Yes, mommy. Please, allow me to take a walk with you.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy.
Escort? She said escort. You know when you have a
Today was
girlfriend
quite
or a
eventful.
date, you can call yourself her
If I were
escort?
to head back now,
That means I'm
probably
basically in a
wouldn't be
date with
able
her.
to fall
'Cause I'm her
asleep.
escort. I wish I could hold her hand. Why can't these games let me touch
you're
my
a child
waifus,
that
huh?
only brings misfortune.
You guys know that Honkai Impact let you touch your waifus?
People have been saying that about me for a long time.
And then they never did it again after that. It's so sad. But they
I used
removed
to
it from
feel
Honkai
hurt.
Impact too.
Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid
Bro, why is she
their
so bad? I
miserable
mean,
fates.
yes, this is very sad.
For a time, I even thought that I was
Hombeck
successful.
Has
that I
Sparkle and
could
she's
change
a
people's
meta character, I
destiny.
know. I wonder what I'm gonna do once my commission is finished.
But
What are you gonna do?
it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift.
IDK.
Thank you, Proxy.
At it? What does
I'm
that
so
Pepe
glad to have
mean?
met you.
Look at it?
And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet. I don't know why, but
Oh, cool.
I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame. Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura.
Aura?
And ours just so happen to be extremely compatible.
Maybe.
By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And
I'm
just
backing up
like
the one
that,
piece of art
he
everywhere
moved from
once
a
I get it,
leaky and
Lamau. Good
drafty
idea.
boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if
I like the way
had
she
never
puts her
met
hands
him.
together. I feel like I talked about
To
that
me,
before.
Hugo is like
But I think it's a very cute habit.
just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden.
What are we
with
doing
him.
April 9th?
But that's a secret he's kept
Is there
to
something
himself.
cool happening April 9th?
Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person.
It's a delivery date from art. Oh, cool.
One day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
After chatting for a while, you say goodnight to Vivian. It's getting late. Time to get back to the video store. Get some proper rest. True. Bella, you came home late today. I see. It's getting late, so let's call it a day. Once Vivian and the others get in touch, we'll have a lot to investigate. Bella, Vivian has contacted us. She said you'll be investigating the hall tomorrow. In addition to her, Hugo, Lee, Kyun, and Ambi, who I've been recommended before, will join this operation. So explain this when you come pick up the video store tomorrow. But are you still planning on heading straight into the hollow like you did the few times? I'm used to it. Alright, with so many friends around this time, there shouldn't be much risk. I'll free you here at home. No matter what, remember, safety first. Let's get some rest for now. Okay. I was just eagerly waiting for that sketch. Cool. I'm happy that you're excited for that. Good morning, Proxy. Long story short, we announced the location and marked in Bringer's notebook. Found no pattern between the coordinates, but you're all well headed. Hugo suspected that we might find something stashed at the coordinates, but it's unclear whether it would be pleasant or terrifying. In any case, we need to investigate. Our decision today is Ballet Twins. Let's sit there together. Sure. I feel if I didn't ramble too much, we'd almost be done with this. But I rambled too much about stupid bullshit. Who cares about stupid bullshit? The way Bella runs is so funny. She like swings her arms very heavily to the left and to the right. It just looks uncomfortable.
It appears we're the first to arrive.
Yay.
I thought we were running late. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on.
Yay!
I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh, it's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
That's true.
For sure.
Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later?
Question, who's
I have
Phaethon?
a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
Does Phaethon really have merch?
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't
It's a
have any merch
joke,
out there,
Kirby.
right?
It's a joke. I
We
know
don't
who
even know what he
Phaethon
looks
is.
like, for starters.
It's a
All
joke.
my own
I was
original
joking.
merch, like screenshots of old
I was
internet comments.
joking.
I print them out and turn them
I'm
into
serious.
postcards.
Of course I know who
Plus the
Phaethon
avatars
is.
Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlist
I
they
was just
recommend.
baiting you.
I've organized it all. I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
I'm super curious to see all that. Please be sure to show me sometime.
Splendid. Let's book a time and you can come by my place and see all my Lord Phaethon merch. Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long?
Good
Hugo
question.
said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow. I wonder how that's coming along.
Hey, well, here's for the upcoming operation in another part of Lumina. Same old routine, shopping first. But time to stock my chocolate anyways. Isn't Phaethon Belle? Well, it's technically Belle and Wise. But I guess you could say it's Belle. Rations, bottled waters, and those chocolate coins. I'll take all of them in the back, thank you. At this moment, a familiar figure appears. Oh, what a coincidence. I didn't expect to see you here. Not later than expected either, otherwise I would have chosen a different store. I'm for an operation. Are you blind? Oh, by the way, thank you for joining us at that time and lending your combat prowess. If you could refrain from revealing our secrets to your dear master, that'd be perfect. She doesn't know that she's talking to Phaethon? No, she does not. But she's a huge Phaethon fan. The number went over it with me. You have my word that as long as your action does not cause harm, I will keep everything secret. Yeah, so once she finds out I'm Phaethon, she's totally gonna like let me hit. It's gonna be amazing. Awfully kind of you. Alright, in short time, so I'll be off now. Enjoy your shopping. She just thinks I'm like a fan for now, so she likes me because of that. Emergency medication need restocking too. Guess I'll stick to the ones I'm used to. You know, Lycon, if one of the shoes of first round encounter with my former partner, I choose to go away. Time is short, and this is the only pharmacy around, so that's honestly need to avoid you. Oh, they're gonna talk.
This
meeting?
is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was
Alright, the final
stalking
con got
you, you would
sacrificed, yes,
never
it did.
know.
Overconfident as always.
Damn, I didn't know where
You
that part of the
haven't
story
changed
is.
at all.
Like, what do you mean?
We just make it a
How
habit
far
to check the state of our
behind am
weapons
I?
prior to combat.
Isn't this a new
Thanks
story?
for that little
Or you mean that I'm
reminder.
making like little progress on
I
it?
almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is.
I thought you were more caught up. I see.
It really has been too
I'm really
long.
excited to I
still
really want to add more
remember when we
emotes to the
first
Discord channel,
established.
but I don't know how to do that either.
Indeed. That was a
Leslie,
long
you know how to
time
do
ago.
that?
Thankfully,
Look, they're all
Jack
young.
went in peace.
He must have known about his
Hugo looks
condition for
good.
some time.
Lycon looks a little bit
He even
weird.
left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, Have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild?
They're the most basic thing ever. Cool. How the fuck did I
It's
hacker
time
manage
for
to
us
break
to
their
build an
security?
organization of our own.
Real.
Jack always supported the
See stuff from
idea,
Split and
didn't
converted PNG with a
I don't
website.
have any objections.
Okay, and then?
But
what do you do once you have the PNG? You don't know how to do anything. Correct.
It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always
When you
just putting
select
on
the
an
emoji
act,
in your
aren't
Discord,
you?
there's a plus
I
icon you can
won't
click.
slip up
Really?
on our next mission.
Wow.
Besides,
Nolan West, you're their
still
favorite
ran missions together even when we didn't have
restaurant
any.
for their proxy cover, right?
Having
correct.
one now won't really make a difference.
That is correct, Shizu.
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want
Cool.
a name.
Well, I guess I'll start adding emotes then if
I
it's that
want
easy.
Mockingbird to become a symbol. Like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads. Striking fear
What about
into the
stickers?
hearts
Was it the
of
same
the rich
thing?
and cruel whenever they hear the name. Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair.
This world isn't fair.
So that's why
That's what
we have
Deku
to
said.
influence it however we
Kind
can.
of. He said,
And
not everybody's
change
born
things
equal.
in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I promise.
Guys, do you guys see what game we're playing?
That sounded
on
pretty
Sunday?
forced.
I'm gonna try to play the Mushoku
Don't
Tensei
forget,
game. I heard
Things
it's
don't
terrible,
end
but I
well
want
for
to play
people
it.
who break their oaths.
Honestly, I haven't played these since it
I'm
came out.
good for my
Lamau.
word.
I don't blame you.
You must trust your
I
fellow
like it,
companions.
but-
That's also something
Said it was
Jack
for
would
Monday?
say.
Wait, really?
Well,
I think you're
then,
right.
Today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start
I wish you guys
flying.
would live in my head. I could just ask you guys everything.
Our first order of business.
Living is hard.
Deciding on our
But it'd be a lot
symbol.
easier if you guys were in my head all the time. Well, except Kirby, he would just question mark me all the time, which is basically what my brain does already. So I don't need Kirby in my head. He's fine just as he is. Meanwhile, the proxy said the others joining the operation finally arrive. Cool. The crew's all here.
Looks like we're all here. Hugo, you're late again.
So Ambition's gonna be in this like killer mode the whole time.
Forgive me. Someone was pestering me and wasting my precious time.
Bruh. I'm sorry, I need to focus. Right. On from their faces, you also have a new friend joining us for this operation. Seems like Miss Ambi's reinforcements recommended by the manager. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Hugo. All their proxies has already updated me on the necessary information. As assured, I will keep it confidential. Oh, welcome back, Daily-chan. How was the episode of anime you watched? So before entering the hall, let's confirm the mission objective once again. We'll be heading to the one of the coordinated marked in the Ringer's notebook and searching the area. Also, I really like Bo's design. It's really cute. Based on the relevant information, these coordinates may contain secret related to the Exaltist. These could be treasures or something awful. We'll have to explore and find out. There are no further questions. Let's begin now. Let's begin. But still, great. Did a huge trivia taken for to write down. Oh, Jesus.
I didn't expect
Oh,
the
here.
coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead
Kirby,
here.
I can show you that you can parry red moves. Are you ready? Oh, she's kind of killing everything right now. Okay, so that you can parry it.
Are you
See
familiar
that?
with this place?
That was easy. Of course, damn it.
More familiar than you, it seems.
There's not a lot to...
They're being too noisy. Nicely touched.
Okay, I'm gonna... I hate this because they're shooting me. I can't really do it because they're shooting me. Let me kill these guys that are shooting me. So that guy shoots. I think this guy shoots too. Okay, there we go. No more shooting, guys. In position. So, well, it's kind of fighting them for some reason. Okay, boom, parry. It blocks it, right? Oh my lord. Let him get up. Let him get up. Dang it! Stop beating his ass. Alright, she's kind of just beating his ass. I don't think we can do much. Should I turn on camera mode? Where's camera mode at? Ow! Whatever. Okay, well, couldn't do it there because she kind of just beat his ass.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path.
The generator room should be nearby.
Excuses. I know you're wrong. I'm
Over
right,
here.
which is scary to me.
Master
Because I can't believe you
Proxy,
played this game
I
this
hate
long
to be the
thinking you
bearer
could
of
parry
bad
your red
news,
attacks.
But there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendants can't even fix a simple circuit.
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the hollow.
Just leave that problem to me.
Belle, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to your phone. Check if you received it.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit.
Master Proxy, I've organized circuit-related modules. Usually connect them the same way as you've done before. Easy. What? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
The circuit is fixed. We should now be able to open that door.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up.
Okay.
It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that. Could it be?
Oh
your
shit!
Lord
She
Phaethon?
caught on.
Impossible. There's no way. But then again,
Is it really that
Phaethon
hard?
could have
Wow.
done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really be Lord Phaethon?
That's me. I'm Phaethon. Sorry, I just never had the chance to tell you.
Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon! I've been your biggest fan for years now!
That is so
Goodness
funny.
me, Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along! And I had no idea. This is like a dream. Could you... I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph and a group photo and...
Anything you want. We just gotta get out of the hollow first.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Guess I
She's
got
so
a little
cute.
too excited.
You gotta love her. Unfortunately, I decided I'm not pulling for her.
Anyone would be
I don't really have a
enraptured
team for
meeting
her.
someone they admire that
I could try to stuff her on my Lady Miyabi team, but
Yeah.
I'm not
if
sure
I
if
ever
she
met
would
my
work with
favorite
her.
movie director, I'd be the same.
Because my
We
second
should
team is
keep
gonna be the three
moving.
idols.
This isn't the best place
I'm
for
pulling all
idle
three.
chit-chat.
Get it? Idol shit chat. It's an idol reference.
The door's finally open.
Super idol. No. Do you have any posts? I do have posts.
In position.
The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon
Okay, this one's
is the
cute.
proxy. This
You
is
took
a
the shitty
dream.
one.
I never went to wake up.
you know? Okay, cool. Okay, so that's obviously parryable.
The Fisher over there
they don't
should
do
lead
red
to our
attacks.
destination.
These are like really easy fights. I hope I get like a boss or something. It's really cool having her assisting me.
Lycon, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
I've matured.
Okay, this guy did a red attack.
You called it
okay,
mature.
Yellow attack again.
You're just being prestigious.
Damn it. Hit me with a red attack, go. Oh, I kind of missed that. Dang it, they're hitting her. Oh, well, whatever. I'm not going to waste time on this. I'll prove it some of this. I know I'm right anyway. 100 every red attack indicating this. It's because this girl is fighting them. She's just fighting them on her own. I can't do it because she's fighting them all. Which is cool, I like it, but I'm trying to say something.
That one.
There's a red one.
Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon. Copy. Loyalty.
Unfortunately, I heard the new Andy is not that meta. Ouch.
In position.
I'm kind of whatever. I'm fumbling. It's literally OP. I heard she's not like if you look at the skill list, she's like not that high. I mean, she's still pretty high. She's not at the very top of it.
Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling?
Like she's pretty good. She's
Are
just
you
not at the
tired?
very
Do you need a
top
break?
of
Some
the tier
food?
list.
Water?
Or maybe me? Say or maybe me. You missed or maybe me.
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
Just with you want some food, some water, a shower? Or maybe me? What are you supposed to say?
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass through, you need to activate all 3 smaller mechanisms. Suggestion: split up and handle them simultaneously to save time.
So, we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master Proxy! I can take care of one myself.
That leaves the last one to me, then.
I was really hoping she'd leave me
go with
alone
Hugo.
now, but okay.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying. This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport.
Question mark? Why are you question
Andy's
marking
got
me?
a point.
What'd I
Hugo,
do?
Just go with Lycon.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Phaethon, don't you, Vivian?
Huh? That's not it!
All right. Sounds like a plan. It's all decided then.
If Master Proxy says so, then sure. But
I hope they
Lycon,
make up. I kind of ship them.
You better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
So, if there's any objections, let's proceed with the assigned squads. Really posting as leader of the team? I believe everyone will aware that within the Hollow, Master Proxy is the only leader. Do you only enjoy arguing like this just to make you happy? Only doesn't, Miss Abby. We're Phaeton, are you tired? We like take a rest for a moment? I'm fine. As Proxy said, let's make it quick, friends. Whoa, who am I gonna... Wait, what? Oh, she's gonna defend me.
Lord Phaeton, there are too many...
What the hell is this? Oh, that's easy.
Lord Phaeton, seems like we both need to press down on these mechanisms at the same time.
Let's do it.
Sure enough, Lord Phaeton and I share a deeper connection. Sorry. I hope I'm not being too forward.
It's fine.
Goodness me. Somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Phaeton. It's like all my
Yay.
dreams are coming true.
It's my dream too.
I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I?
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real, see? You can
Yes.
even hold my hand.
Hold her hands.
Not only is Lord Phaeton incredible, but super kind. That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Phaeton fan until my very last breath.
She's really cute. I like her.
I'm happy to hear that, don't get me wrong.
That's not what I said.
Do you like Phaeton so much, Vivian?
Lord Phaeton is my light. The one who saved me in my darkest, most desperate times. Like a deity who rescued me. You probably don't remember, but you really did save me that
Holy
day.
glaze.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to glaze her, if you know what I mean.
To say all this in front of you.
You know what glazing someone means?
Sorry.
Like,
I hope I'm not bothering
the
you too
hyping
much.
someone up the other way.
Of course not. Thank you for your loyal support.
I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Phaeton makes me the luckiest person in the whole world.
I do like that
Sorry
turtle
to keep babbling like this.
reaction.
I wonder how
Turtle.
the others are doing. I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. She's great
I
at
think
this
the
kind of stuff.
Pepe with the messed up head is still
As
my
for
favorite.
Hugo and Lycon,
It's super cute.
let's just hope they don't get into a fight with each other.
There are too many ethereals here.
Oh, cool. I'm alone.
Oh.
Perfect. Oh, wow. I don't have someone to parry with, though. Literally no one to parry with. Since I'm alone. And you can't parry when you're alone.
Done.
Oh, it's me excuse. I'm not lying to you. You can't parry when you're alone. The final step is to operate this console. It's like in the movies, bring down the lever with a decisive pull. Great, no monsters. Just meet up with the others now. Cool. Meanwhile, like on Hugo's side. Okay, cool. Okay, I think I finally get a parrying thing here. Hopefully. Am I gonna get to play as them?
So, we have to cooperate to solve this problem.
That's a real shame.
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just this once, we should trust each other. For the proxy.
I have no objections.
Very well. Then you'd better keep your word. I know
Bro, they're
you've
like
never
so
fully
fucking gay
trusted
for each
me,
other.
Lycon.
I wonder how
Even
often
before
have
it
they
all
dicked each
fell
other
apart.
down. Who do you think is the top and who do you think is the bottom?
You wanted to speak to me alone?
Project.
I
Bro, they're
know
gay
you
as
and
fuck. I'm
Hugo are as
sorry.
thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him
Bro
what
got a
I'm about to
knot.
tell you.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted child. He learns everything I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think
Oh,
being
he can
gifted
overpower
is a
him
good
easy.
thing for him.
He's definitely the top.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an integral, inseparable part of him. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. But they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting. And the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss.
That's true.
Do you mean
that happened to one of my friends?
Hugo's going to be a bad guy?
I don't
Hugo's
know.
gonna be a bad guy.
I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred and ambition.
I think this will be the last season of Zone Zero stream. We'll come back for a one-time stream when the idols come out, but I think we might be done with the story.
I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not
We still
much
have space
life
for other
left in this
games.
old body of mine.
We
So
might
when
come
I
back
come,
to it if we run out of games to play, but
promise me now. You must
I think I'm gonna
hold
be
his
done with it
chain
for a while.
tight.
But I'm still gonna play the
restrain
game on my own.
To stop
I just
him.
don't think it's good for streams,
When
unfortunately.
necessary,
Like they're
to
easily
choke
my
him.
worst performing streams, I want to say.
You've become slow.
Wait, I don't get to play as Hugo? That kind of
You've
makes me
been on
sad.
guard against me this whole time, and that's
I broke
what's slowing
something.
you down. Looks like I was right. Lycon. I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed
you were a fraud.
Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was you.
What do you mean?
Not me. I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I just don't think my
believe
viewer
any
base is
path
very
that makes
interested in
you
this
feel
game,
pain
unfortunately.
must be the wrong one.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is me.
Great, it worked.
Oh well, I guess not. I guess I'm gonna play as them. Everybody? So what do you mean, everybody? I can't believe we're on the last squad to arrive. Clearly, this is thanks to a certain somebody. We want to have come in last to see we're so not so busy arguing. For perfectly coordinated partners such as Lord Phaeton, like coming in first is to be expected. Lord Phaeton, I guess that we're perfectly partners, right? Even the smile on your face is a bit concerning. It's not even only smiles happily when thinking about Lord Phaeton. Everyone, the location marked in Brigand's notebook is not far from here. Let's move out. Let's do it. You hear some strangers just coming from overhead.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
Hold on, everyone.
CZZ, I guess
I'll
so.
go check it
I
out.
like it.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking.
I'll definitely
Just
still
in
play it on
case,
my own,
I'll go
even
with
if
you.
I don't play it on stream. Just because I have fun
Vivian,
with it.
you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets the chance.
I'd never do that. But if Miss Vivian wishes to join us, she's more than welcome.
Okay. Then I'll go with you.
I wonder if she'll get a premonition about us.
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side already. I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
Bro, imagine if we nutted inside of her, how
That's
happy
the
she would
case,
be.
Miss Vivian.
Think
Feel
about that
free
for
to
a
come
second.
along with me.
Okay. All right.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon?
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it for her. She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
I'm gonna mess with the emotes tonight on my Discord and on my Twitch. It's gonna be fun. I enjoy picking
Not
them. I
only
just don't know how to
that,
do it.
You asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for a reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
I can't keep anything from you, can I? I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she
Wow, he looks really good there.
looks a lot like Serena.
It only took you over a year.
I think I mentioned it before.
Yeah.
Serena was my half-sister.
I
She
should
passed
really
away
add
a
the
long
Discord
time ago.
command.
Vivian adores you.
But
Whether
honestly,
you're
that still scares me a
Phaethon
little
or
bit.
just Belle.
Like Ness
Of
sent me like
course,
a link on how
I
to do
also
it,
have a
but
lot
I'm
of
scared to
respect
read it.
for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
Hang on. What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, Jesus.
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside
If she's a
someone who walks
kid,
in the light.
why does she have such a fat ass? I mean,
Not even Vivian can agree
I think a
with
tiny
all my
command is
beliefs.
scary. It is a little bit.
One day we'll go our
It is
separate
the most
ways.
basic thing ever. Then you do
Your
it.
beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my words. Until my father, the man I hated, stood right
How am I
before
supposed to add commands on your stream?
I could have
As a
ended
normal
his
viewer.
life easily.
I fall asleep. That's
I
good.
hesitate.
You're probably tired
I
from work.
remembered that damned oath.
If I
and
make
their
you, like, an
repeated
admin, can you
attempts
do
to
it?
Convince me. I didn't do it.
You're gonna add like a
Because of
Genshin command that like you
Innocent
do it,
people
and
died.
I
All
always
because of him.
and I have to play
If I'd
Genshin or
killed
something.
him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve
I could easily do it.
After that,
The Genshin
I
command?
realized sometimes taking one life really can save
Cause I'm not lazy like you.
countless others.
Are you sure? When's the last time you climbed in League?
I understand where you're coming from.
I knew you'd understand. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty. But you know how it is. In this world, someone
I get
has to be the
Challenger
bad
right now
guy.
if I want it.
So, I want to apologize
I don't think you have
to
the commitment to grind that much.
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're incredibly strong, kind, capable,
Why is he
and
flirting with
really,
me?
really lucky. The world needs more people like you.
Sorry, I'm only into women.
Remember that revenge movie I told you about?
He's
Children
like the
of
adventuring of this game. He has like
I
the
still
coin and
haven't
everything and the
found
blonde
it,
hair.
But I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the children of devils are actually the children of gods. Ah, sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please, look after Vivian for me.
If you go to the Nightbot side I sent you, add me as a regular. I might be able to add a command for you. But IDK. Okay. Oh look, I have my Lycon with me. All right, give me a boss so I can show Curve you can't parry the red moves.
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice in there.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up.
If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
God, I bet her ass is good.
Wait.
I've shown it a
Those
few
spots
times.
Bringer marked in his notebook.
She has a great ass.
Are you
I
saying
do gotta say.
each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far.
She does, bro. Yeah, she does.
These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying.
I was dreaming about it.
Exaltists must have a way to revive them. And that's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the Hollows. If they make their way into populated areas...
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all New Eridu.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice.
Oh shit, Hardman.
But sorry, kids.
He's evil?
You won't be the ones to keep it.
I mean, I knew he was evil. I just didn't know he was the bad guy of this area.
Why is he here?
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
You're from the Ravenlock family.
When does she come out?
That face.
Or is she out?
Oh,
she comes out next patch, I believe.
I know you.
So in like a few weeks, she'll be out.
I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly.
She is not out yet.
If only she'd been smarter.
Oof.
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice.
As expected of a Wolf-Thyran, you are very perceptive.
I've been playing sticking trick at her
That's right.
ass. What meant to you?
Thanks to
True.
your ex-partner,
Beast.
we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
My ex-partner?
I'm not exactly happy being called that.
No.
But what he said is true.
Wow.
Wait.
No, he wouldn't do this.
What do you mean?
It's a
I made a
double-edged
deal
con.
with Mr. Hartman in advance. So, would you kindly step aside and let us have this sacrifice? Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do, then I'll have to take coercive measures.
What did you offer him?
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But... why?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman
You put a warning
offered
on
me
my
a chance
tweet,
to
Rip.
join Tops. Who could say no to that?
That ain't gonna happen.
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do
Only suddenly
anything
straight
it
him
takes
and
to
watch
bring
this.
a little justice to this world.
That
Was all of that
that's funny.
just a lie?
You're just too gullible, Vivian.
Thing.
I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You...
What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing! Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men still have some delicate handiwork to do.
I mean, we can just slaughter
to
everyone
extract
here.
that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body.
Now I'm turning this
Hugo,
out.
why in the world would you
Oh.
do that?
Instead of wasting your time on idle chatter, why not focus your energy on the battle ahead?
Your plans will never succeed.
Stand still.
It's useless. Don't you get it? You're not just going against the people in front of you. You're not going against me. Heather, entire Ravenlock family, even the whole of Tops. There's no chance of victory for you.
Retreat to advance.
You notice how I'm parrying the red thing?
Stay calm.
Oh, my guy gets him flying? That's when he's getting hit still, even though I technically parried it. Like, yeah, the animation comes out that I parry it, but he still gets hit because he cannot parry the red move, even though I timed it well. Like that, my guy stays here.
Off balance.
Didn't see it. There's already an escape through the fissure with the sacrifice. I have to catch up. You kind of have the sacrifice. What's this sacrifice? I'm a little bit confused about what that is. Oh, it's a fighting. Perfect. Gotta kill someone. Oh, hi, Perry Crusher. Well, you gotta kill someone.
Oh, you guys are
Never
such
seen
a
this story. I am
pain.
paying attention.
Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Oh, it's the core. Okay.
Did we? I don't remember. I imagine this is your favorite kind
What
of
about those story
entertainment.
content? I'm assuming they mean
Watching
the
allies betray each other,
the thing with
suspicion
the
festering
keypad, right?
until it all turns to bitter hatred. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
What's that supposed to mean?
I am loving the look on your face right now. Right when you think you've succeeded, I'm here to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
Vlad, like a
impossible.
vampire.
You're part of our family?
I may
What?
be an illegitimate child,
That's crazy.
but I have the same blood flowing in my veins as you.
What a twist.
I know you. You're that bastard of his. Damn it. I could have sworn you were already.
My dear.
So he knows my parents?
Uncle.
Oh,
You
wow.
were never worthy of your position.
That's cool.
You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry
Wow.
to disappoint.
What a cool twist.
I'm still alive. I am the true heir to the Ravenlock family.
We're playing Genshin tomorrow, right? That should be fun. I'm excited for that.
You have no right to inherit the family.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Edmund? That's impossible. You weaseled your way into Top's inner circle?
Nice.
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal.
Who's the bad guy? The
In
guy with the
other
glasses.
words, he'd happily let me
He's like
take
a
over
rich
the Ravenlock
asshole,
family,
basically.
as
Who
long
uses
as I'm more
his money
competent than you.
to get his way all
This
the time.
can't be! You don't know the family's real secret!
I know a lot more than you think, including
I appreciate you
everything
trying to
that
keep up with the
you've
lore,
done.
PRP Crusher.
Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
I'm gonna just call you Crusher. Crusher.
This
That's kind of
was
cool,
all
right?
fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right? I actually fell for it.
I don't even know what's happening. Yeah, that's why I was
do
saying
that
I
again.
appreciate your effort to
At
try.
least give us a heads up next time.
There's a lot of people who would be like, "Oh,
Vivian,
I don't know anything about this
everything
game.
I
Goodbye,
did was to
stream."
rightfully inherit
But you don't
the
understand it, but you're
Ravenlock
still hanging out,
family.
so I appreciate that.
That part is true.
Mm.
Now, I'm going to kill this
Oh,
man
Jesus.
who stole what was
Gonna
never
kill him? I don't think
his.
Lycan's gonna let him kill him.
I'll make sure he can never
Yeah, I
be
don't think
a
Lycan's
threat
gonna let him
again.
kill him.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine.
Mm.
If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my
That's
own
cool.
hands.
It's like the opposite of the
Stealing,
girl.
robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
If that happens, countless people will die!
I'm sorry it has to be this way, but I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change everything for good. For a permanent and absolute victory. We must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh. And persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Someone has to do it.
I don't really agree. Sounds like some twisted logic to me.
Yeah.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example. All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. It's just a delusion. In their eyes, we're nothing but annoying gnats. Mockingbird
Gnat
has never really changed anything or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future.
Isn't the same type of Nemo just saying in the game? Or just the same? Yeah, it's just flavor text most of the time. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just flavor text, like what type. And sometimes, which I really hate this, it's like the same answer no matter what you pick. So yeah, not the best pick your own path type game. Look at that person you hate. I understand your feeling, but don't be consumed by it.
I understand your anger and resentment, but you can't let those feelings consume you.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say.
The story is pretty sad.
But this isn't
You're just
some
on here for the
children's
ride.
story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon,
This is why I like
you must
Persona.
first
I like how
become
sometimes your dialogue doesn't matter.
with sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. So I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I
Just get out already. Yeah.
become the
Oh boy, I feel like you understand me, PRP Crusher, to some extent. Oh, here it is. Okay, Kirby, are you here? I'm gonna show you can't parry the red move. Alright, so that was yellow. Of course, you can parry that. That was yellow too. That was yellow too. One was yellow too. Maybe if you won't do red attack.
Stand still. Cleanup's not finished.
Alright, there. That was a red attack. He still hit Ambi. Yellow, he's gonna parry. What? So basically, like, my move will still come through. Like, for example, right now I'm playing as Ambi, right? So if I parry a red move, Lycon would still come mid and do his move, but the character I'm playing as will get sent flying. Okay, there I am. That's yellow. That's fine.
Our actions, no matter how childish or flawed, must have made their mark on the world.
Yellow is fine. Fine.
But it's trivial or foolish, but as long as they had an impact, the things we did are far from meaningless.
I don't want it to end like this. There must be another way.
Please carry on. I'll fight.
That isn't Vivian. This is the final lesson I'll impart to you.
So that was red. So you notice how Lycon got sent flying? Even though I parried it? That's what I mean. Because that was red. So Lycon still got hit even though I parried it. Oh. That one I just fucked it up. Like, if you see this screen, look, see, you really don't see it. Oh, I kind of missed that one. Okay, that one I just fucked it up.
If the truth be told, Proxy,
that was the third color.
The world needs people like you.
Oh, I fucked it up.
Trying to run.
Like, you see, Lycon got sent flying. You saw that? He got sent flying. Oh, that one I just fucked it up. Go Ambi. Yay. This is the parry because I can't parry it. No, like it'll hit the animation for parry still comes out because I got it.
I have my own.
But the character will get sent flying. That's basically what happened. Like I'll hit the parry and the animation comes out, but then the character still gets sent flying. Jesus.
The sacrifice core or your precious faith.
Yeah, that's evil. I have powers,
I know
you know.
You took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Phaethon alone.
I can't believe Hugo would do this.
What a shame.
That's evil.
Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me.
Hello?
What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You.
Take one for the team, girl.
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes,
the zero cutscene game.
You must be the one.
Oh.
Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
Rip. That's search ban? Oh, that sucks, man. What did you post? Was it the man thing or whatever? So just toss
Master
him overboard?
Proxy,
He's fine then.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
Rip.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just never thought things would turn out like this.
Lord Phaethon, I'm sorry. I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's not your fault, Vivian. Something isn't right.
Judging from how we've interacted
Put her
before,
feet on my ass. Yeah.
Hugo didn't seem like the reckless type. I feel like there's more to this than meets the eye.
Vivian quietly walks away to the edge of the rooftop. She hesitates for a long time. Finally looks down. Naturally, nothing is there.
Hugo.
I like how they say naturally. Like, yeah, well, I
That's a
expected
hollow
it.
down
Obviously,
there.
Hugo's not dead.
If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for
He's
his body.
not dead.
That
Calm
isn't
down.
necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
I do hate that he's
The fuck did
keeping
this guy
things from
search?
me.
Wait, what do you mean?
All these years, Hugo's been like
Are you
family.
saying because of the search suggestion ban?
I believe he's still with
That's a
us.
Twitter thing. It just means your account is hidden and people cannot search for you.
Me too. There's a chance he's still alive.
I'm terribly sorry, but I must tell you, it is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. But just so you know, Hartman's gone. Probably slipped away
And he
during
got
all
the
the
stone.
chaos.
I'm sorry.
Make sure.
I was so focused on Master Proxy's
Small
safety.
shadow ban. Yeah, something like
I wasn't
that.
paying attention to him.
Same, but it doesn't matter. We all know what he did. And he will
We did
pay
not get
for
a lot
what he
of
did today.
cutscenes this patch.
Yes.
This was sure like
I'll
a
be
filler
reporting all of
patch.
this to the mayor. He's not getting away
They
with
would make
this.
sure they did. True.
Well, then,
I hate
now
that
it's all
cliche.
over. Let's head back.
I know slice of anime feels real.
Another
that?
obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased about this.
She-
May the Creator guide us.
The creator will guide us.
Fear. Suffering.
Wait,
Despair.
what?
And
Is that me with
Destruction.
wings?
that's the future I see.
Oh, Jesus. I had wings. Did you guys see that? That was so cool. I had wings. So in the hall, I can take his leave while Varian returns to the video store with us. For some reason, she remains silent the entire way. Are you okay, Vivian? Lord Phaethon, I'm fine, just a little distracted. After what happened, you deserve some rest. Yeah, I need more time to think about Hugo and the Exastus. From what I know about Hugo, he could have easily taken down someone like Hardman. There was no need for him to put on such a show. And to deliberately use you as a hostage, but I don't think he ever intended to harm you. We could have said in the end, I don't know if something feels off. And that business with the sacrifice core, maybe there's some deeper, more terrible secret behind all this. I have a small request. I might sound a bit strange, but perfect. And can I stay at the video store a few days? I just want to be alone right now. Sure. Yeah, we're not comfortable with leaving you alone like this anyways. Thank you. I'll sleep on the couch. I won't disturb with Phaethon at all. If I wake up and find everything was just a dream, how wonderful would that be? Cool, she's gonna stick with us. Alright. Is that the end? That was the end, right? Or is there more? Oh, I have to go to sleep? Gotta be sure I roleplay. Better get some rest first. Cool. Oh yeah, I got a free poem. Awesome. Alright, I guess we're done. Yay, we're caught up with the story. Okay, I guess, guys, this might be the last Sunless Zone Zero story stream. We might just retire this game for pool. I don't want to pull for MB. Mid character. Sending a post for the idols. Oh, Trigger is out right now. I'm still not gonna pull for Trigger though. Not interested. Sorry, Kirby. I know you pulled for her. No hard feelings. Wait, what do I pull Su Xuan? Hey, yo. What do I pull Su Xuan though? Oh man, this is so tempting. Pull for the shark? I already have the shark. Oh my bad. Shujuan. That's her name, right? Shujuan? Shujuan? Something like that. I already have the shark. Wait, what? Where's my shark? Where's my shark lady? There she is. Ellen, look at her tail. There's a big old fluffy tail. She's a shark. Shark and has a big old tail. How is that coming out of her skirt? Shouldn't it be like under her skirt? Maybe she has a hole for it. Maybe she has a dedicated hole for her tail. Shark plushie? The shark plushie. Wait, shark plushie? Was it over here? Here? I don't know what you mean by a shark plushie. It has holes in your pants? Okay, yeah, this might be the last CCC stream unless there's like a request for it or something. How do you not know that? Yeah, unless there's a request for it, this might be the last CCC stream. I'll make a poll for it when the new update comes out. I'll leave it up to you guys. I'm gonna be like, would you want to show up for a CCC stream or something like that? Let's see how that goes. But yeah, I guess for today we're done. We're done, Zeus, for today. Tomorrow is Genshin. That sounds exciting. I don't think it's because you want to stream where HSR. No, I'm only gonna stream HSR Wonder Story. I'm not just gonna stream it for the memes. I'm kind of considering pulling this lady here because she goes well with my Shinji. She goes well with my Shinji, so I might pull for her. T1. Oh wait, yeah. What's her ranking in the meta? If she's not high, I won't pull her. Oh wow, she's barely here. Yeah, that's not very good. Fine, I won't pull her. I like how these two go together, but they're both DPS. That's kind of funny. Okay, cool. Alright, we're done, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, we're done for today. Yay! Awesome. Hey, thanks everybody for showing up. Really appreciate y'all's support. Really fun to have you all here. Hope you all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. No, I played Genshin last. I checked because you gaslit me. You gaslit me into thinking we didn't do Genshin last week. We did do Genshin last week. Look, Genshin last Wednesday we played Genshin. So you're definitely lying. You're a liar, Kirby. You weren't streaming on that day? Wait. Check the link to the VODs. Okay. It was probably 2 hours. To be fair, I did recently like let us know live. Genshin, here it is. I did stream it. It's right here. It is just 2 hours. Honkai Star Rail was only 1 hour and a half. Look at that. You got more time than your enemy, Honkai Star Rail. Look at that. You should be happy. Pirates, 2 hours. Persona 4, 1 hour and a half. You should be grateful. Your stream was pretty long. And then this is where I started streaming longer. So these don't count. I've been trying to stream longer now. Okay. Cool. More Persona 4 soon. That is scheduled for... Persona 4 is scheduled for Saturday. I like to do Persona and Like a Dragon on the weekends because if I want to go long, I can go really long. So, Saturday, Persona 4 Golden. It's going to be fun. I'm excited for that. I mean, think about it. We're one stream away from Persona 4. Can't make it. What? No! That sucks. Why can't you make it? Um, that actually makes me kind of sad because you're my Persona 4 viewer. I might switch it around maybe. Got a religious school, but it's gonna be at night. Will that be a problem at night? You know what? Yeah, I stream at night. Let me know. I might switch it around because I do want you there for Persona 4 stream since I feel like that's one of the games I might change the schedule. Um, it's a retreat. Okay. We might be moving the schedule around, guys. I'll DM you at some point either today or tomorrow, and maybe we could work something out. H. Okay. Awesome. Hope you all have a good night. Once again, thank you all for being here. Have an amazing night. Sleep well. And take care, everybody. Hi. More like bye-bye. Bye-bye. Have a good night.